where protein shakes have oat milk, where every meeting starts with feelings, and where someone, somewhere, is explaining masculinity with makeup on. 3 men said, yeah, we're gonna need a bigger grill.
Son of a bitch.
And that's it, boys. $500 easy. Let's go!
This is the end for you, my master.
Let's go! Yeah!
Can you finger bust, please?
Oh, the times that I've heard that.
3 men, 3 microphones, 0 professional credentials. This is Bro Science.
Holy smokes! Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, the Bearded Society, the X-Force, and the Criticless Cult. Welcome back to another episode of Bro Science, episode 102. You already know how we start things off here.
That's right.
Ready?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah!
I need another.
Ooh, that's inside me.
Oh, yeah. I need that.
Ew. Holy smokes, I am FearTheBeardo, your humble host, one of the most humble men on the internet. That's how humble I am. I'm willing to admit that there are more humble men than me. And I am joined by one of my co-hosts, Sir Xwing. What's up, Xwing?
What's up, brother? Oh, man. It feels like it's been a long time since we've done a Bro Science, doesn't it? For some reason, it just feels
It
like it's been
does.
a while.
Feels it a little bit.
Why?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
It just feels
I
like
don't know what happened.
I think partly
Did the
for
time
me,
change? No, that was a few
no,
weeks
time
ago.
didn't change. No, I think it's because I have been over the past week. I've ingested a lot of media.
Me too.
A lot of media. A lot of media. And you know what's great? It's all been good.
Right.
I've enjoyed everything I've partaken in. So it's been good. But yeah, no, I'm pumped. I'm here. I'm ready. I'm shaded up so I can't see the haters and they can't see me.
Right.
And, God, that was gay. And
Don't
and we're
let the
also joined
enemy
by-
see your eyes.
We're also joined by the incredible Xwing 6.
Listen, as we X-Wings say, it's been a long year. It does
A long time.
It feels like it has been. I was thinking the exact same thing. Is it feels like it's been over a week, and I don't really understand why. Like, has time slowed down? Are we going through some weird, like, another Mandela effect kind of
Dude,
situation?
the particle accelerator collided again.
I think it did, because it
That's what
fucking
it
feels like it.
That's what it is. That's what happened.
Yeah, it feels like it. But
Maybe
you're right.
You know what it is.
what is it?
The astronauts brought back some kind of super mass heavy material from the moon.
Sure.
Yeah, they brought back a whole bag of bullshit.
And now we've got time dilation going on on Earth.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, that's it.
We totally believe that.
Companies are going to be like, guess what? Now you get to work 12-hour days.
Yeah, I mean, like, we still believe that they went through the Van Allen radiation belt, right?
Yeah.
That's
both ways.
That's totally possible, both ways, huh?
100%.
Yeah.
And they're still alive, no cancer, no radiation damage, anything, just perfectly fine.
Cancer takes a minute.
Yeah.
You know what?
I believe all of this.
Yeah. White people get cancer. That's what happens.
Yeah.
Us three, we're probably going to die of cancer one day. That's just what happens.
100%.
White people get cancer.
I feel it feels intentional. That's all I'm going to say.
A little bit.
People.
A little bit. Yeah. Well, God does give his toughest challenges to his most mightiest warriors.
There you go.
The whites.
The whites. Yeah. No. But no, I did feel like it's been a while since we did bro science, to the point I was like, I haven't talked to Blaine in a while. I sent Blaine a text. I was just like, hey, dude, how you doing?
I know.
Doing good? Because I haven't talked to him.
Right. I feel like I haven't seen anybody. It was like with me not being, I wasn't there last night and it was weird. And then I was like, I've kind of been off grid. I was a little off grid last week in general. Outside of this show was like the only thing I came on last week. So it's been a little weird, but I've been deep into things too. I've been reading. I do want to talk about something.
I've been reading too.
Yeah. Right.
I've been reading.
Well, that tracks. Only write, right? You can only write a book.
You
but
can only
can't
write,
read one.
It's like understanding Spanish, but you can't speak it.
Yeah,
that's it.
There's a lot of those.
Voice to text is a real thing. That's all I'm saying. You know.
Yeah. But I read a graphic novel that I definitely want to talk about later after we're talking about all the things we're talking about. It's
I read a graphic novel too.
Yeah, this is a Batman related one that I doubt you've read.
Oh, okay. That you doubt I've read.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Okay.
I heard some things. It's DC in general, but Batman is a focus. It's an Elseworlds tale. But
Elseworlds.
Yeah. So,
okay. We'll get
I heard that they were coming back and doing some more of them. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to read the first. It's not really like an omnibus. It's the first series of it was like 12 issues. So I'm going to read that and then see. So yeah, we'll talk about it later. But I do want to chat on that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yes, Chad. I see. Random Ray says Invincible. We will be having a heavy Invincible discussion today. There it is, right there. We will be having a heavy, spoiler-filled Invincible discussion for season 4. So bear that in mind, okay? If you guys aren't caught up on Invincible, we are going to be spoiling the fuck out of it because I need to get it out. I need to talk to somebody about Invincible season 4. So we're going to be doing that today because all three of us, we're all caught up.
Right. We need to do Criticless reviews for it. I haven't done mine. And
I was just thinking that I wrote my review for the Horseman, totally not AI. No, Norseman.
Right.
By the way, speaking of Horseman, Rippaverse, you can use code Beardo to save money on your Rippaverse comic books using code Beardo. The link should also be down in the description. No, but I was writing my review on Criticless for Norseman, and I was like, I should do an Invincible review. But also I'm thinking, maybe I should wait until the entire series is over.
Right. It's just, that might be a while. We've got a while for this thing to keep trucking, you know?
When we're in the Invincible talk, we'll get there. Or I can just say it right now. Based off of what I know with Invincible and I need to read the third compendium of it, I'm assuming that there's probably going to be about 3 or 4 more seasons of Invincible, the TV show.
My kid's going to be like out of middle school.
Well, and here's a debate. I guess let's read some super chats and then we'll get into Invincible and we'll start talking about it. Kalechioki with the $50 super chat. Are you kidding me? Ooh. Says, hail Beardo and the bro science gentlemen. Yeah! Beardo dog. When are we getting my guy Levy Nix on the show? Your content and his are practically online, and he'd be a great fit for the show. Check out his dating and relationship videos. Does he have a Twitter?
He has a YouTube.
Is it Levy or Levi?
I think it's Levi.
Levi Nix.
Yeah, I did find him.
He has a Twitter?
I don't know. I found his YouTube.
Oh, he does. He does. Is this him? Is this him, Kalechi? Real quick, Levi Nix. Shout out to Levi Nix. I don't know who he is. Yeah. Is this him? Levi Nix. It's spelled right. He's got a show, Linktree, and he's got 1,200
Steph
followers.
Follows him.
Steph follows him. Okay, Levi Nix. I'll look into it. You know what? I'll give him a follow. See if he follows back. If he doesn't follow back, I'll just block him.
Chopped liver.
There you go. Yeah, that's
the way to operate.
Power move.
That's how you handle that situation right there.
Yeah.
Right. And then when he follows you back, you unfollow him.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, he already followed me.
If he doesn't personally ask me to come on this show, Blocked.
Yeah.
Blocked.
you
I'm
go.
not going to reach out to him. He has to reach out to me. How about this, Kalechi? You reach out to him to reach out to me because Bro Science is the #1 fastest growing podcast on YouTube. You better fucking believe it. Thank you, Kalechi, for the $50 super chat. You love to see it. Matt Stranger with a 10. Game 3 in Philly tonight. Let's fucking go Flyers. Porter Martoni is a beast. Hail Bearded Society. I hope I said his last name right. Martone or Martoni?
If
he's Italian.
Flyers, I don't know. I don't give a shit.
Right.
Thank you, Matt Stranger, for the $10. We got RB Cop with a $10. Manly as fuck movie recommendation. The Boondock Saints slaps hard. Did we not watch that one?
I love that movie. We haven't watched it for Manly.
What was the one with Elijah Wood and Charlie Hunnam called?
That is Green Street
that was
Hooligans.
Green Street
Green
We did
Street
that.
Hooligans. Okay.
Yeah.
Have you not
Okay.
seen
Boondock
Boondock
Saints?
Saints?
Who's
Dude.
in it?
Masterpiece.
Yeah, so you remember Daryl from The Walking Dead? Him, and then I don't remember the name of the other actor. He's the blonde brother.
He's been around forever. It's Sean Patrick Flannery.
Sean Patrick Flannery.
And the best Willem Dafoe performance.
Oh my god.
Ever.
The best?
Brother.
Firefight.
So
It's so good.
So I can confirm right now, never seen Boondock Saints.
Oh, dude, it's
Dude,
good.
never
brother.
seen it.
And that beginning music. I used to start my day with that song, dude. That was my
Yeah.
alarm clock.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like listening to Shipping Up to Boston for St. Patrick's Day. We're shipping up to Boston.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's good too.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
St.
Dropkick
Patrick's Day.
Murphys.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you, RB Cop, for the recommendation. Boondock Saints. We'll think about it.
That's a really good one. The second one's
It's great.
awful.
Yeah. The second one's not
Joe. Oh, there's two of them.
Yeah. Actually, I
Yeah.
think there might be
No, there were
three.
there had been talk, and let me see. I can't remember. Oh no, Troy Duffy did do the second one. I didn't think he did. He got ousted from Hollywood. Gary has interviewed him.
Why?
And it's
Oh,
like
really?
Because he had the
Gary's-
wrong politics or something.
It was something weird. He didn't follow the rules. So
He didn't bend the knee to the gays, apparently.
Dude, Boondock Saints is an incredibly based movie.
Do you,
Oh,
think
wow.
do you think there's such thing as too much gay for Hollywood?
You're
Or not
wherever
enough
we're at
gay.
now.
hey, well, and listen, Boondock Saints. I mean, well, it has one of the best gay characters ever
Yeah.
written.
Yeah.
So
He
Really?
doesn't play it gay, but
Yes.
he's super gay.
oh yeah, very.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You know what, maybe we don't watch that movie.
Trust me.
I am a quarter homophobic.
It's worth it.
So is the gay in that movie.
Yeah. The gay doesn't like the gays.
Yeah, he hates
Well, no, here's the thing. There's truth to that because gay dudes don't like gay chicks. Gays and lesbians are like
not
arch
get along.
enemies.
Oh yeah.
They
Nemesis.
don't like each other. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. K
Yeah,
Joe
the
with the
gay drops the
$20.
F-bomb. That's right. I forgot about
Yeah,
that. The gay
he
guy
does.
calls the other gay guy an
he
F-bomb.
says
Yeah.
okay.
He
British
called another
cigarette.
gay guy that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bundle of sticks.
Right. K Joe with a 20. Hail to the bros. If you're not watching playoff hockey, you're missing out. Let's fucking go Flyers. Another Flyers fan, huh?
Lots of Flyers fans in here, huh?
Yeah.
From the Pennsylvania, Philly area. Thank you, K
Actually-
Joe with the 20. What happened?
Also, speaking of hockey, I was going to say we are at some point. If y'all have not seen it on Monday Hangover, in probably like 2 weeks, we're going to be doing Goon. And if you've never seen it,
Is that
Goon.
Sean Patrick Scott?
yes,
Michael Scott?
Sean William Scott.
Sean William
William
Scott.
Scott,
That's his
yeah.
name.
Yeah.
That's his name.
Yeah, great hockey.
Sean William Scott. Okay.
I can't trust
right.
your takes on hockey movies anymore. Not after
I
what you
mean,
said.
Yeah,
Sure.
you said Miracle was mid, bro.
It's because I had seen Goon. You know, that's why.
Yeah, get it.
Greatest
Miracle
hockey
is a
movie.
true story.
Yeah, well, you know, it's kind of
Miracle's awesome.
it's fine.
Great film.
Miracle's awesome. We do have Elfie. Elfie's here. Elfie, I'm going to save your super chat and the fan of the week till after we discuss Invincible. I want to let Invincible is on the mind, it's on the brain, it's on the heart, it's on the wiener. I really want to talk about Invincible a lot. So let's go ahead and do it. Invincible season 4. The finale was last night. I've been loving Invincible so much this season to the point where I bought all of the compendiums and started reading the comic because I just couldn't wait to see what happened. Because these seasons are taking about a year to a year and a half for them to come out, which it's give and take here, right? Because The biggest complaint about the later Invincible seasons is what, Blaine?
The animation. People complain about the animation.
The animation.
Fun of it, though.
That's what they're complaining about is the animation. But here's the thing. The storytelling and the voice acting is fucking phenomenal. So, and I don't want to wait 5 years for another season, because also when you're waiting that long, voice actors go on and do a different project, contracts end, I'm going to do this, I'm going to leave the show, or God forbid a voice actor passes away and then you have to recast them and stuff. I would rather a new season every year than wait 5 years for the animation to be up to your fucking standards. It's a fucking cartoon based off a comic book. Okay.
I don't dislike the animation at all.
Me neither.
It reminds me a lot of like a cartoon I would watch in 2003, 2004.
Yeah.
And I don't have any problem with that. And I think, if anything, they should get flowers, because when he goes to Comic-Con and he's talking to the guy who draws Seance Dog.
Yeah, was that season 2 or 3?
I think that, I don't remember if that was 2 or 3. I think it was 3, because he was with, no. Maybe it was
either season 2 or 3 when he goes to the Comic-Con and he talks to the Seance Dog author. You know that's an Easter egg, right?
Oh, really?
The guy who's talking about Seance Dog, who's telling him all about the animation and how things are done and stuff, is the co-creator of Invincible. He's the co-writer.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
But yeah, they're making fun of it. They're like, yeah, sometimes we do cheap things to make, we can cut corners here and do this, and then shows you examples of it. I think that's funny, dude. Like, they know exactly what's going on. They know what's going on.
Here, I was going to pull this up really quick. Have you seen this?
I did see this with when Mark turns into Paul. Yeah. I did see this.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Is this AI?
It's no.
I'm not saying like somebody on Twitter used AI. I'm saying that the studio.
I wonder if what happens is they use like templates or something to for like certain angles and whatever, and they just, somebody fucked up, and it's like a frame. Like, this is a single frame.
It's a single frame. The fact that somebody catches this. What it is, Xwing, is there's a hater out there, somebody that literally pauses every single fucking frame to look for the most minuscule fucking error so that they can post it onto Twitter.
Yeah, sorry, I don't give a shit.
I have not noticed at all. I have not noticed the animation issues or whatever. People point them out, and like, then I'll go back and look, and I'm like, I guess, like, I just don't give a shit. It's an animated show. Like, it looks.
It looks like early 2000s animation. This is like right in my wheelhouse. If I'm gonna watch something, I'm totally fine with it.
So I stayed up until 3 a.m. to watch the finale, and then after the finale, I wanted more. I wasn't done, and I'm already done with a comic book. I don't get my third compendium for a few weeks. So I'm like, you know what? Let's start over season 1. The first, like, season 1, the animation, there is a stark difference between season 4. But I appreciate the fact that they're making the seasons like a year apart. You don't want to have a Stranger Things situation where it takes 20 fucking years to get 5 seasons out.
Right. Exactly.
I for that, dude.
No. Well, and we've seen what happens with shows where they take too damn long. You quit giving a shit. You forget everything that happens.
Correct. Exactly.
Like, the viewership goes down. That they can't afford that. And then, like you were saying earlier, with the voice casting lineup of this show and all of the people involved, there's no time to fuck around. Like, this show, you got to churn and burn it. And if that means that the animation goes down a little bit, as long as the story and stuff's still good, it's executed fairly well across the board, I'm fine. I'm good.
I'm fine with it too. I used this example last night, and I got pushback on this from Mike and Phil. I'm like, what is one of our biggest complaints, or people's biggest complaints about video games? It's like, oh, graphics. The graphics weren't good. Where our argument is, well, the graphics don't need to be good as long as the gameplay and the story's good. So when it comes to Invincible, an animated cartoon, I'm like, as long as the fucking story is good and the voice acting is really compelling and engaging, like, it doesn't need to be the best animation ever. As long as I can see it and get the point, and I'm picturing the frames and the panels in a fucking comic book into animation, I'm chilling, dude. I'm chilling. And repeating myself here, the fact that it's just taking a year between each seasons, thumbs up from me, because I am invested wholeheartedly into Invincible. I fucking
Dude, give me
love
2
this
seasons.
shit.
Give me 2 seasons a year. How about that? Knock that animation down a little bit more and let's get to it.
Right.
Sure.
I don't care.
Sure.
Which, and it's like I was telling Xwing before we started. I still don't know if you've checked it out, but if you're still jonesing, there's still the Adam Eve movie. I knew at one time you had
Adam Eve
I need
movie.
to watch
Yeah,
that.
I haven't
So,
watched
it
the
was
Adam
good.
Eve movie. So what I did, I was jonesing. I bought the comics and I fucking read it. The other night, what was this? Monday night or Sunday night? I stayed up. Oh, the Mark's Vision.
Oh, I'm just visuals for everybody to see.
Yeah.
Sure.
dude.
It was either Monday night or Sunday night. I stayed up, Blaine, 5 hours reading the whole compendium part 2, and
Holy
I
smokes.
fucking finished it in 5 hours.
Jeez.
So I'm all caught up. I'm waiting for my third one to deliver, but I am caught up past the show, way past the show. And with the finale, and we can get into, I don't know where we want to start. Do we want to start with the whole season? You want to talk about the finale? Where do you want to go?
I mean,
Yeah, we can hit a brief run
we
through.
can kinda
So
recap.
So they
Go for it,
have,
Xwing.
Yeah, okay. So I mean,
Spoilers. Spoiler alert, chat. If you're not caught up
Yeah.
and you're invested, just want to let you know, full-blown spoilers ahead of Invincible
do you
season
want
4.
me to leave this up?
Oh, shit. Yeah, put that up. Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
I figured I'd put that there. That way nobody can blame us if they try to clip this out. It says
Right.
spoilers.
They'll just crop it.
So I guess where it makes sense to start is the coalition goes to Viltrumite to go confront them and winds up making a huge mistake, right? They run through the core of the planet and explode Viltrumite. Now you've got, what do they call them?
Viltrum.
Super...
Or Viltrum.
Viltrum,
Yeah.
sorry, Viltrum. Now you've got a bunch of hopped up space Yahtzees, and now they have nothing to lose. You didn't
Nothing to
defeat them.
lose.
They have nothing to lose.
Yep.
And so
Yeah.
they just peel off into space, and the coalition goes back, and they're like, did you beat them? Like, no.
No, they just kind of
Sort
left.
of. Yeah, they
Well,
just kind of
They left you alive? Why'd they leave you alive?
Well,
I don't
exactly.
know why
That's
they
the
left
big
us
thing.
alive.
Yeah.
I know.
So, so everybody's alive. The kid gets messed up, gets his arm torn off. Oliver gets his arm torn
Oliver.
off,
And
They're
his
on
jaw.
and his jaw. They go back to Earth. They're like, we got to get back because the Viltrumites probably went back to Earth. They're probably messing up Earth now because they got nothing to lose. And Mark is just having like visions.
PTSD.
Yeah,
he has severe
visions
PTSD.
of Earth being torn apart and people dying left and right and upside down. And so they get to the moon and they're like, all right, here's the game plan. We're going to hide out. And Mark's like, fuck this shit, I'm out. And rips down to the planet. Nothing going on.
Yeah.
Nothing
Everything's
going on.
okay.
Everything's quiet. But Mark is still having these persistent, horrible visions of, what's this guy's name?
Thrag.
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 Yeah.
Yeah. Thrag
killing
and
his
Debbie right there.
mom, like just,
Dude.
just
Visions of Thrag killing his mom, visions of Thrag killing Cecil. Cecil, one of the best characters in the show. My favorite characters in the show, obviously, Omni-Man.
yeah.
Debbie is very well written. I love Debbie. Debbie's awesome. And Cecil's great. I mean, Invincible's a given. It's his show. So I'm not going to include Invincible in that. But Omni-Man, Debbie, and Cecil, some of my favorite characters in the
Can we get
entire
in
show.
trouble for cartoon gore if we show a still on YouTube?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
It'll be fine. Send super chats.
Yeah. Yeah, that scene. Well, and
This
all of
is
these
a
like
vision, chat. This is a vision.
Right.
This isn't real.
Yeah.
well, and all of the visions are played like real. So every time one happens, you're like, which one of these is going to be real? Like
And it
Well,
was
yeah,
the
they-
last one when
They
Thrag
give
was
you-
just chilling
they
there
give
in the
you a
atmosphere.
visual cue, right? They give you a visual cue where everything kind of like fades a little bit and pulses, and you can tell he's having a vision, but they're totally using that to set you up, dude.
Yeah.
Hardcore.
So,
Yeah.
so what happens in the comics is, for this episode, it's a little different. As soon as Mark gets to Earth, he's confronted right away by Thrag. That ending scene, the ending scene of the TV show when he finally sees Thrag and gives him the ultimatum, that happens right away when they get to Earth. And Nolan follows him. So when they're like, yeah, we're about 10,000 miles away from Earth, whatever, we're around the moon. Mark dips out. Omni-Man follows him right away. As soon as they get into the atmosphere, Thrag is there waiting for them. And he gives them the ultimatum right away. And same thing happens. Mark's like, no, I won't. I will. So the plan is that there's 37
of them left.
37 Viltrumites left. The reason why they're keeping both Nolan and Invincible, Mark, alive is because the Viltrumite human hybrid is almost more powerful, might be more powerful than a pure blood Viltrumite. And this hasn't
saying something.
and this hasn't been confirmed nor denied by the creator, but the ongoing fan theory is that the fact that Viltrumites are so pure, they don't have adrenaline, they don't fear anything. Like they're okay with death if they're not a worthy opponent, almost kind of like Battle Beast. Like so, but humans have adrenaline. So you get that Viltrumite human hybrid. Now you're introducing that adrenaline into the Viltrumite DNA. That makes them more powerful than a pure blood Viltrumite, and that's why they're keeping Mark alive.
If you remember, like anytime he's in a fight that's unwinnable, what happens? Something pisses him off, and then he just goes ape.
Goes batshit.
Yeah.
So that's why they kept Mark alive. And so what their plan is we're going to go to Earth. We know that humans are the superior race to procreate with, to mix genetics with. And we're going to live in silence. You won't even know we're here. We're going to rebuild the Viltrum population. And once we've done the deed after probably centuries, then we're going to leave, find another planet, and recreate Viltrum. That's the ultimatum that Thrag gives him. And if Mark doesn't agree, well, there's 37 of us. We will just wipe out fucking Earth. It took 3 Viltrumites to take out Viltrum. 37 Viltrumites, like Earth is done for in seconds.
Well, not only that, they're going to make it last. You know what I mean? People are going to suffer. They're going to give that, the bad. They're not just going to go into the core and explode a planet with no people on it. They're going to kill everybody.
Right. So the difference is in the show to the comic book, Nolan leaves with Debbie to go back to the Coalition of Planets main planet. What's the name of it? No, it starts with the T. It's where Thetis is from. Because there's Thraxa with the ants. That's where Oliver was born. Thraxa. And then where's the Coalition of Planets? What's that planet's name?
Something with a K.
No, I think it starts with the T.
That's what I'm thinking. Telescria.
Telescria. Yeah, with the T. Telescria. So in the comic book, Nolan knows about Thrag's ultimatum and the deal that him and Mark made with Thrag before he leaves back to Telestria with Debbie.
Yeah.
But in the TV show, he doesn't. Only Mark knows, which is interesting. They made Eve fat. Which I appreciated because in the comic, in the comic book,
ready to go.
But dude, here's the thing.
Oh, thick.
In the comic book, she's like hot, thick, fat, like big old fucking titties, skinny waist, but fat ass and thighs. Like she's thick, like she's like big old fucking titties.
And I was shocked when I saw this. He pulls it. I'm just like, oh.
So I was surprised. I was talking with Kata last night. I'm like, what are they going to do with Eve? And he thought I was talking about the abortion thing because when Mark was gone, she has this whole excuse. I couldn't raise this baby alone. I was scared. I lost my powers, whatever. And we can get into that because there's other options that she could have taken. But it's in the comic book, so I will accept it. She gets an abortion in the comic. She gets an abortion in the TV show. Fine, whatever it is, what it is. But she's like, yeah, you were gone. I was pregnant. I lost my powers. I got an abortion. I was low in life, and I started eating food at home with my parents. Both my parents are fat, and I gained some weight.
Yeah.
In the comics, Mark is all about it.
Dude,
he's like,
you sent me the stills. He's like, dang, I don't know if you got to lose that weight, baby. I kind of like that fat ass.
Yeah. Eve apologizes. Eve apologizes to Mark. She's like, sorry, I gained all this weight when you were gone. I was in a low point. And Mark's in the comic. Mark's like, I don't care. I like that fat ass. I don't want you losing this weight anytime soon. But in the TV show, they make her an unpleasant, like chubby, where in the comic, she is like voluptuous, like, yeah, you want to eat off her thick.
Yeah,
You know
Mark
what I'm
is down
saying?
with it.
Oh, also, I don't know. I guess this is Adam Eve special and stuff. You mentioned her parents and stuff. That's one of the things. It's about like she's adopted. Those aren't her real parents.
Right. I think they even say that in the TV show.
Yeah,
in the
I can't
Invincible
remember
TV
how
show
much of
as
that
well.
they cover in the show because they cover a bunch of that and her being like swapped at birth and the experiments and all that stuff. How she became who she became.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was surprised when she showed up thick. At first, I thought she was just like still pregnant, and she was like
that's what I
hiding
thought
it.
too.
Or like when I was reading the comic, I was like, did she put on baby weight and have like a late term abortion? And she put on baby weight and just never lost it. But in the TV show, they said no, she was just eating with her parents and not eating well. The conversation with her and Mark on the balcony, where she finally admits that that she had an abortion, it's different in the comics. In the comics, they actually went out to go have dinner with
Debbie?
No, with Immortal and Duplicate. Immortal and Duplicate, they have twin boy and girl. Immortal and Kate have twin children. They go to their house, and then Eve and Kate go up to give the babies a bath, and Kate's like, damn, Eve, you got fat. and then's like, now that Mark's back, you're gonna try to lose that weight for him. And she's like, what the fuck? No, Mark actually kind of likes it. And like Eve is seeing these infants and starts crying, runs away, and outside in the front yard of Immortal and Kate's house, that's where she tells Mark that she had an abortion, but she wants a child. But the excuse was, Mark was gone. She lost her powers. She didn't know what to do. She didn't know if Mark was dead and she was going to raise this kid alone. Here's my argument against the comic and the cartoon. Debbie raised Oliver, the freaking love child of Nolan and his mistress. What was her name? And
oh God, I can't remember.
I can't remember the mom's name.
The
Bug
ant,
lady.
the cricket ant lady with big tits. Anesta? What was her name? Anyways,
yeah.
Debbie raised a child.
Andressa,
thank you. Debbie raised Oliver, a child that's not hers, but the child of her murderous, evil, fucking cheating husband. Raised that child and loved him as her own. You don't think Debbie would have helped Eve raise Mark's child? Why
100%.
have an abortion?
Right.
Debbie would have
100%.
raised that child.
Mm-hmm.
So, whatever, plot holes, whatever. But here's what I think about the finale. Episodes 6 and 7 were more grand and felt like a finale than the actual finale did. The finale just felt like a regular episode. I was kind of disappointed with the finale.
Right. I mean, it's just a PTSD episode, right? Like the whole episode is really about Mark and everybody dealing with like the fallout of the previous episode, which was basically the finale. Like,
right. 7 was the true finale, and then 8 was, just the follow-up, just closure.
I feel like I gotta push back on that a little bit.
This is a safe place, except unless you're gay.
So this is how I'm feeling about this whole thing. The episode was weak for me, is what I would say. But in the closing moments, this becomes a strong episode because this ties in all the themes from the first season all the way back to the ending of this 4th season. Because the theme the entire time was Mark wants to be just like his dad. And then he wants to be nothing like his dad because he finds out exactly what his dad is like. Then his dad gets redeemed. And then he has Oliver. And then Oliver wants to be just like his dad. And then he wants to be nothing like his dad. And then, so this cycle continues, right? About becoming your father. It seems like no matter what road you take, you become your father at some point. And then right here at the end of it, when he's up there talking to Thrag, he has to make the choice. Am I going to become my father? Because his father's entire mission was to create a haven, right? To repopulate the species. And his dad quit on that, changed everything, and flip the script. Now
So-
Mark is consciously making the decision to be the guy who facilitates the rebirth of the Viltrumites on his home planet.
But it's also to save humans.
Right.
So
All
it's
of
like
humanity would die.
it's an ultimatum. It's a give and take. It's like
But he doesn't know what's going to happen.
he told him. Thrag told him.
But this
Thrag
is
told him,
peace-
we will kill everyone if you don't let us do this.
But this is peace for how long? How long is this peace for? Is this eternal peace? Is this until they've got everything they need? They're going to come back,
And then they're going
now
to continue their mission.
The great betrayer is going to get taken out, and they're going to wipe out Earth. Is Omni-Man the new great betrayer? He's the new Skull on the new Viltrumite home planet. There's so much more to it.
Hold on. The Skull is Argal.
Right.
He's
not
the
the
first
betrayer.
region. He's not the betrayer. Thetis is the betrayer.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm sorry.
Thetis is the
Thetis
betrayer.
is the betrayer.
Yeah.
But you get what I'm saying, right?
Right.
Yeah.
No, I understand what you're
Or
saying.
is Nolan the new great betrayer? That's what I mean.
Is Nolan
Right.
going to be the new great betrayer? Yeah. Or would it be Mark in this case? In the comic, you're going to read it, Xwing. I'm going to give it to you and lend it to you. So I'm going to spoil something real quick. Fuck. Because there's so much in this episode I wish they would have done. There's so much in this episode I wish they would have done, because I said this morning on Daily. In the comic book, and if you guys are familiar with the comic, you guys can probably agree. For this episode, for the finale of a 53-minute episode, they literally took 10 pages of the comic book and made a 60-minute episode.
Whoa.
There is
That's wild.
so much more that they could have done, and there is a kind of like, oh fuck, what the fuck's gonna happen after this moment, that I know what happens because I read it, but like they could have ended it on a cliffhanger that leaves you wanting more, like the desire, like I can't fucking wait for season 5 right now. And
Right.
do you guys want me to spoil it for you or not?
No.
Yes or no?
No.
Yeah, hold off, I think.
Okay. All right. So anyways,
Now-
so before the spoilers, the differences is Nolan knows about Thrag's ultimatum from the very beginning. This is what's going on in this episode. This isn't really a spoiler, it's just differences. So, and then you also saw Alan get the message from Thetis that you must release the Scourge virus on Earth. So, put 2 and 2 together. If Nolan is going back to Telestria, knowing about Thrag's ultimatum, and then Alan tells Nolan about him needing to release a Scourge virus on Earth, put 2 and 2 together. What do you think happens?
Right.
So, there's follow-up from that. I feel like what happens there would have been a very good ending to this finale to give it more of that finale factor. This didn't feel like a finale for me.
No. Yeah. I agree.
Well, that's probably going to be the plot line of the whole next season.
The 5th season.
Yeah.
Right.
And
And there's
there's the battle about the Scourge and releasing it on Earth and yada, yada, yada.
There's a lot of stuff that happens with Monster Girl and Robot.
Yeah.
Because
They're still in
they've been stuck on
Kathmandu or whatever.
the
Right.
Flaxens,
Yeah.
the Flaxens planet. I don't know what it's called, but they've been stuck there since what, episode 2 or 3?
Yeah. So they're going to come back normal
Yeah.
age, obviously.
They're gonna. Do you want me to tell you?
No. Or old.
They come
Right.
back as full-blown adults.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It's Rex again.
It's Rex.
Right.
Yeah. Freaking
Yeah, it's just
Rudy
Rex.
Robot changed his name to Rex. Fuck.
Yeah.
He's
Right.
a full-blown adult, and Monster Girl's a full-blown adult. When they come back, and you saw them in the finale. They were trying. Cecil and Donald were trying to open up a portal to bring them
to
back.
get him back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of storytelling there too. And season 5 is going to be interesting. It's going to be fuck, man. I want to talk about it.
Well, because we have like loose ends, because there's also like all the kind of hell stuff that's brewing too.
I hope they
where
just
I don't
cut
care
off
about that. I do
Really?
not care. It's not
See,
in the
I
comic
heard-
book.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That
So
whole
no-
hell Satan thing with the fire demon lady, that
Yeah.
is completely created for the TV show. It's not even in the comic book.
Oh, because interesting, because a lot of people were talking about hating that episode, and I actually really liked it. Like, I didn't mind it at all. I know you weren't crazy about it. Like, I was just like, oh, that was like a fun little bottle episode, some separate stuff going on. I just assumed it was to build out the demon detective dude, and if there was more happening with him, and maybe where these characters are headed. But it sounds like it's all show creation potentially. So
Yeah, I said
Yeah,
get rid
it's
of
just
it.
a filler episode. But there's just so much stuff that like they could have done in the finale that they just are, I guess, saving for the first episode of season 5. But I feel like if they did it in the finale, people would be more excited for season 5. I mean, regardless, we're all excited for season 5 to begin with, but like it would have just made it that much more anticipated.
Yeah.
Right. I think that they thought that the virus was going to be like a big cliffhanger, but it's like we already knew about the virus. Like we knew it existed. So
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, we just kind of back shelved that, I guess. Like, yeah, it's still there, I guess.
And that's like a new, perfected, better version of the Scourge virus than the original one that was released on Viltrum. This is like one that's better, apparently. So Thetis thinks that this is a better, pure version. We'll get that. Well, you guys will figure that out in season 5.
Right. Another thing
Stop
also.
spoiling shit.
Right. I didn't spoil anything. I didn't say anything.
So you think?
I want to tell you.
I was curious with Oliver. Does Oliver get as fucked up in the comics, like lose his arm and half his face?
Yes.
Okay.
Same exact injury, but what happens is this isn't a spoiler. Because you guys will see it. It's probably going to happen the same way. What happens is he has the robot arm and the robot jaw, but his Viltrumite DNA heals his skin over the robot jaw and robot arm. So he looks normal. He's still got the robot jaw. He's still got the robot arm.
Got
but his skin grows over it. So he looks normal.
Or not Anakin, Luke. Sorry.
Luke, yeah.
It's good, man.
It's phenomenal, dude. It's so good.
Through that.
Sorry, I was going to pull this up. But yeah, Odysseus, I would say watch it. Like, if you have not watched this show, obviously, we're all gushing
absolutely
about
watch it. It's fantastic.
Right,
Thundarius.
Who's your favorite character?
Omni-Man.
Agreed. Omni-Man's the shit.
Omni-Man's the best character. He has the best character development.
Yeah. His character arc is excellent.
Yeah.
Like, it seems to be irredeemable. He was an irredeemable character.
I was just about to say he was just about as irredeemable as you can get. But knowing his history, knowing his backstory, that he's been programmed and conditioned that this is the cause, this is what we're doing. We need to rebuild the numbers of Viltrum. This is for Viltrum and for the Viltrumites. And then him realizing it's like, fuck, like, I love Debbie. I love Mark. He wished that Mark never got his powers so that he didn't have to fulfill that duty, because he knows that if Mark did get his powers and he didn't, the other Viltrumites would come for him and kill him and Mark because he didn't fulfill his duty. So, and then, it took him in the prison with Alan and what was going to be his execution to realize, like, I miss my wife.
I think
I miss my family. Like, I was wrong. And he is very sympathetical, both in the comics and in the TV show. Like, he means it. He means it. He knows he fucked up, and he is trying to do everything he can to make things better. Like, when Mark got injured, what was his plan? As soon as he saw, Oliver. As soon as he saw Oliver was ripped apart, he's like, okay, we're taking down this fucking planet.
Arrow, we're blowing up the planet.
We're blowing up the fucking planet. I don't fucking care about the consequences. They hurt Oliver, and that's my son and Debbie's son, and he loves Debbie. He loves
Mark's
his children. Mark's brother. He's like, fuck this planet. I'm blowing it the fuck up.
Yeah. Well, and through this season, we get to see how genuinely awful they were. It's like, I mean, these people are killing their own kids if they just can't defend themselves.
If they're weak, the Purge. Yeah. The Purge
like, he
was
almost
awesome.
he almost got killed by his own mother. Like there are...
Fuck! Yeah. I want to talk about it. I want to talk about it. Can I spoil one thing?
No.
Damn it.
Just let me read the book.
Yeah.
J.K. Simmons really is phenomenal for Omni-Man too.
He's
I mean,
so
he reads it perfectly, man.
Dude, when I first watched the first season of Invincible and it was J.K. Simmons, I'm like, that's J. Jonah Jameson Superman. The look is J. Jonah Jameson from the Sam Raimi Spider-Man trilogy. Yeah. That's him, just Superman.
Right. Yeah. It's good. This is a great show. Like they've continued to stay consistent with it, keep it good. Like I'm ready for the next season. I don't think it went out in the best way. Like I think
You should read
I'm
the
with
books,
Beardo.
man.
There should have been a little bit more meat on the bones of this last episode,
And they could've-
especially with how good the previous episode was. I don't see how you didn't like stand back and be like, this is going to be hard to top. Like, and that's the scenario that they ended up in. And so,
was there even a fight sequence in episode 8?
Nothing. Like 4 seconds. He tries.
It's
to
why they kept
drag.
Right.
Yeah,
and it's why they kept doing the PTSD stuff. It was to add some texture in there to give us something happening. As far as his visions, and so that's why they did all that. Because otherwise, it was fairly It wasn't very eventful.
Let me ask you a question. And I already know the answer, but I'm curious to what you guys think. What's going on with Debbie and Nolan? What do you think is the end game for those two?
I mean, I feel like they're rekindling it. I feel like they're getting
well, not
back
end
together.
game, but what's the next step? Where's it leading towards? Is Debbie taking him back, or no? She's done with him.
I think they're gonna start to come together, and then she's gonna find out about the plan and Earth and the Viltrumites and flip out again. Which makes sense. Which makes sense if Nolan knows when they leave for Telestria. Does it make sense if he doesn't know when they leave?
I know the answer.
We're all very happy for you that you read it.
Full of the information.
Oh, that. Yeah.
But yeah, that's interesting. Hey, Ghost Wins. What up, Ghost Wins Sports? Is Bro Science where it's at? What up, Ghost Wins? How you doing, brother?
Shout out.
What up?
Yeah. Future villains. What do you think in future villains besides Thrag? Any other possible future villains that you can think? Because I can tell you right now, Thrag ain't the only one that's going to pop up.
Right. I mean, that's why I brought up the hell stuff, because it felt like they were brewing something with that. Like,
I think
I
Conquest comes back. I don't think he was dead. I don't think he got strangled to death. I mean, the planet did blow up.
They literally
he wasn't born on that. Sorry, he wasn't buried on that planet.
Right.
He wasn't buried on Viltrum.
Was that just a random planet? I don't
Correct.
remember.
That was just a random planet.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like he's not dead. And then I could see Alan being a script flipper and becoming some kind of a opposition.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's the pure soul. It's gonna get corrupted. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Right. Well, and he's trying to take out all the Viltrumites. So, like, if he's going for that goal, friend or not, they're gonna have to stop him. And I'm sure that he is feeling like he's on a holy mission, unless it's not him that releases it, because he's, if he tells other people or whatever, then it could be somebody else. But
I could see this being as like history repeats itself, where Earth becomes the new Viltrum. They fight against the coalition of planets to stop basically the annihilation of the Viltrumites and everybody on Earth, and take out the coalition of planets.
So let me just say this. Visually in the show, Viltrumites and humans are visually
similar.
The same.
Yeah.
And what I've said before, and what the show has already said,
right,
is
it's going to kill other people. Besides the Viltrum.
If the Scourge virus is going to kill Viltrumites,
yeah, it'll kill Earthlings too.
How do you think it'll affect humans?
Yeah, they say that.
Yeah.
So there's a dilemma
he becomes
there.
A villain. Right. If he kills a bunch of humans, he's going to be the enemy instantly.
Yep.
Okay. You guys are on a track.
Yeah.
Let's just say that. You're on a singular track there.
Yeah. Yeah. It feels like that's where things are headed.
What do we feel in comparison from the 4 seasons that we have? Let's get a ranking for the seasons. So I guess I'll go first because I answered this morning. I'm going to go season 1, the favorite, peak. Season 4 is my second favorite. Season 3, and then season 2 being the weakest.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I'm in the
Xwing,
exact
you
same
agree
boat.
with that?
Yeah, because 1, you're learning everything. So it's fun, it's fresh, it's new. 4 is great because you're tying up a bunch of stuff. You're seeing a lot of plot lines flesh out. You're getting payoffs. 3 was good for a lot of the battles and kind of showing how imposing the Viltrumites were and really building up that threat. And then I feel like 2 was just kind of a lot of maintenance. I don't feel like it built off of 1 enough to get us to 3, if that makes sense. It's just a lot of villains gallery, you know, doing maintenance, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah. I could kind of get behind both or with what both of y'all have said. And granted, I haven't like recently, it's been so long since I've seen 1 and 2. And I will say one of the seasons got kind of hurt by the fact that they split it in half. Was that 3 that they split in half?
Well, they split this one in half too. They released the first 3 episodes all in one night,
was like a
and
big
then it was
gap,
weekly.
Though. Yeah, it was a big gap with one of the seasons.
Oh yeah, that was
like,
season 3.
And it hurt season 3 a bit for me because I'm like, wait, like, is there more? It was like a month, 2 months, 3.
Yeah, I think for season 3. Chat, correct me if I'm wrong. Correct us if we're wrong.
Yeah.
Season 3, I think they launched 4 episodes, waited like 2 months, and then dropped the other 4 after that.
Yeah. And so when they did that,
the weekly. If they're going to do that, do weekly.
Agreed. Yeah.
Yeah. So we can agree from 1 to 4, 1 being the best, 4 being the worst. 1, 4, 3, 2.
Mm-hmm.
Or 2.
Season 2 is the only season that I haven't rewatched. I don't like Angstrom Levy as a villain.
Right.
The best part of this show. The best part of the show is the Viltrumite war, the Viltrumites v. Viltrumites. That's the best part.
Right.
Like Angstrom Levy being this multi-dimensional super genius. Like I'm like, cool, but
stuff gets soupy quick. You know what I mean? It's just, it gets thin and weird, and now there's excuses for things, and you don't know where you're at in the time and dimensions and stuff like that. I don't like any
Granted,
of that. Keep it simple.
When they did the multiverse stuff and all the different, like, I thought it was so cool. Like, all the different versions.
Well, so that was season 3, and that was a one episode thing. That was a one episode thing where Angstrom Levy recovered or whatever because he has like his little like alien robots that like help heal him or whatever. When they had like
guys not make a comeback, you can spoil that. Are those 3 guys in this at any other point?
What? Who?
Those 3 robots where he's like, we're just getting started together.
They do re-heal Angstrom Levy again.
Okay.
So Angstrom Levy's still out there, alive.
Yeah.
But yeah, season 3 was that one episode. I think it was the episode before the finale with Conquest, where the 18 different Marks from the multiverse come in and they have to fight him and kill him. And the what's his name? D.A. Sinclair. Now you know his inanimate zombie freaking cyborgs that he's making. Mm-hmm. You guys caught the inanimates, yes. You guys caught that he's making the inanimates. Reanimates. He's making the reanimates with the Mark clones now. Yeah, making superhuman reanimates.
Yeah,
right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they tap on that. And they're like, "Why? What's his freaking name?" Cecil walks in. He's like, "Why isn't this shit ready?" He's like, "I'm trying to cut through these muscles. It's like cutting through concrete.
Yeah,
it's gonna take time."
Yep,
that's gonna be a problem.
Who is your least favorite character in the entire show? Amber?
Oh, Amber, easily. Wasn't
More
she a
than
show
William?
creation too? William sucks, but Amber's bad.
No, Amber's in the comics, but she's white.
Okay.
They race swapped her for the TV show, but Amber's in the comics.
Insufferable, dude.
Yes.
She is insufferable.
Worse than William?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's insufferable. Dude.
I would say those 2 are my least favorite. It's between Amber and William. My least favorite.
Amber in this show, just like, she is just the poster child for the most insufferable feminist, like, modern woman that's out there. She's like, take my number, call me. Why don't you call me out on a date? You don't call me. Like, all this different shit going on. She's like, I knew you were a super asshole. It's like,
and then she shows up in season 3 and is like, oh, here's my boyfriend Kyle. Oh, I'm happy for you. You're with Eve. Oh, I'm happy too. Cool. Now we're friends. Great. And it's like, this is a completely different Amber from the season 1 and 2.
It's probably because everybody was like, we hate this bitch. Let's just get rid of her. Like, let's just get her out of the show.
Well, even before I read the comic and I'm watching season 1 and Eve is dating Rex and, you know, Mark is dating Amber, I'm like, Mark and Eve are going to wind up fucking. Like, I knew that off season 1. I'm like, these guys are going to get together here.
Oh, this is a really good... well, not Sam Raimi's MJ. She reminds me of
Not Zendaya.
Yeah.
Amber
reminds me of
no. Zendaya, her MJ is more tolerable than the Kirsten Dunst MJ. Kirsten Dunst, and she's the true villain of those 3 Spider-Man movies. she's the Jenna of the Spider-Man movies. Dude, those movies are pretty much about Mary Jane cheating on her current boyfriend.
Right.
Yeah.
What it is.
I was waiting for you to call him the Frodo of that series.
She is.
That was
she's the villain. Every problem that Peter Parker has is caused because of her. Why does Peter Parker lose his powers in Spider-Man 2? Because he's depressed that he doesn't have enough time to go see her fucking shows. So she starts dating the fucking astronaut guy, Jameson's son. So he loses his powers. She cheats on Flash with Peter Parker. She cheats on Peter Parker with fucking the astronaut. Then she cheats on Peter Parker with Dave Franco, James Franco, Harry Osborn. And then she cheats on Harry Osborn with Peter again. And then he beats the shit out of her. I'm like, finally! Finally, she gets punched in the fucking chin.
Yeah,
I'm not advocating for violence.
No.
I'm just saying she's terrible.
She's terrible.
She's horrible. Amber's better than Kirsten Dunst, Mary Jane, now that I think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways. Chat saying Clayface.
Oh yeah, the trailer dropped.
The trailer
just a little bit ago.
Well, I saw a teaser.
No, it's a trailer. It's like
I saw a teaser of him sitting in a hospital bed. There's a full blown trailer.
It's more than just him in the hospital bed. It's not like it is Warner Brothers. I will warn you.
Fuck, you're right.
Yeah,
shit.
It is like full blown horror movie. Looks cool. I saw it.
Well,
right before
so that's what we were talking about this morning. Is that official teaser?
Yeah, it's a teaser trailer.
Yeah. Okay.
And
all right. Well,
I mean, the tone and stuff makes sense. I mean, it's Mike Flanagan who wrote this, and Mike Flanagan is becoming the horror guy. I mean, that's the guy that did Haunting on Hill House and that whole series of shows for Netflix, and he did Doctor Sleep and all that. Like, he's a horror guy, so it makes sense that that's the route that they're headed with this. It looks cool.
Okay. All right. We'll go ahead and watch it, and we'll try to pause it in between so we don't get hit by Warner Brothers. Xwing, do you remember when we watched Superman trailer and our stream got taken down?
Yep.
That was the first time that's ever happened. All right. I'm gonna take a piss real quick. Xwing, can you read some super chats starting with Margaret? I'll be right back.
Yeah. Give me 1 second here. Where are we? There we are. Margaret Riggle with a 10 says, hey, there are my favorite YouTube scientists. Y'all doing okay today? Y'all look incredible as Vikings Northmen. Would you like to live in that period of time, and do you think you would survive in it?
Ooh.
I mean, a lot of people died. It didn't matter how tough you were. Like, you were probably getting killed. If you didn't die of starvation or disease, you died on the ocean, or when you finally got there after that super long journey, you took an arrow in the heart the second you got off the boat.
Right. You were dying young, pretty much guaranteed.
Yeah. So a lot of sex going on there to keep that population growing. But I think it'd be cool to go for like a day.
Right. I mean, it was a cool time, like cool vibes, you know?
Great vibes with the Vikings.
Yeah. I like to watch it, from a distance. But I was going to ask, actually, with all that and us talking about, do you know if you have any like Norse or any kind of Nordic blood in you?
So the problem is it gets really muddy kind of when they come into England and they become the Normans, and then the Normans start kind of moving into Europe. So yes, confirmed, no. Right. Yeah,
but I did a DNA thing, and I have you're right. I have a lot of a decent chunk of British in there, but I do have some Norse to some degree. I think it was like 10%.
I should say it's Norman. It's not Viking per se, but Norman blood for sure.
Yeah, mine was. I guess it was classified as Norway/Denmark, and it was like 10% or something.
Hey, there you go. That's good enough.
Yeah,
that'll get you there.
Right.
But I don't know. Big fan of toilets. Love toilets. Love cold beer. Big fan of steak. Hot shower. My wife's armpits are shaved, which is also great.
Right.
So there's benefits and there's non-benefits to things like that. Thank you, Margaret Riggle, for the 10. Stormbreaker says, "What the fuck, Beardo? Where's the Coors Lights?"
Hey,
you're gonna You're gonna have to ask him when we get back.
They're not lights, but I got mine.
That's a man's beer. Thank you, Stormbreaker. Cheryl Gopin with a 2 says you are so close to the 2-year mark. What is that? Episode after next?
We're close.
Or is it
It's
next
real
episode?
close.
I think it's episode after next. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's still 2 weeks away. I think.
Yeah. Episode 2 years.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that next or after next?
104, bro.
So
Quick
2
math,
weeks.
simple math. 52 weeks.
Yeah. Okay.
52
Well, I don't know what episode
times
this is. I don't know
2,
what one we're
104.
on.
This is 102, dude.
102. Okay, so week after next.
Come on, guys.
Yeah.
You gay? Eric K with a 2 says the Viking on the left holding an axe backwards. No, that's a defensive position.
That's right.
It's a defensive position.
Also,
It's
we
strength.
can't see. Could be a double-sided axe.
Could be.
It could be.
Could be
Yeah.
a double-sided one. Very true.
I think it
Or
is.
axe.
I would
Okay.
use a double-sided axe. I want 2 sides.
You're looking too much into it, man.
I really want to. I gotta get a forge going again, dude. I want to start making axes.
That'd
I've
be
made
cool.
axes
That'd be cool.
before. I've made axes. It's not easy, but man, I'd love to make another one.
That'd be cool. Thank you, Eric K, for the $2. Thank you, Cheryl Gopin, for the 2. Appreciate it. Stormbreaker with the 2 Course Lights. Appreciate it, brother. And thank you, Margaret Riggle, for the $10 super chat. All right, let's do this Clayface trailer. See what's going on here. If we get hit, just send super chats. How about that?
Yeah.
Transformative content. Transformative content.
Super transformative content.
We are transforming this content currently.
Hey,
If
what are the
anyone
oranges
asks-
for? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments.
Let us know
Right.
in the comments.
Let me know in the comments what the oranges were for.
And how transformative this is currently.
Super transformative.
That guy's face also changed. Let us know in the comments.
Oh,
there
his
we go.
mouth is sewn shut. What do you guys think in the comments?
We saw Clay.
Yep.
His face
No
is
eyeball.
melting. Transformative.
The face
Is transformative.
is transforming the content.
Yes, it is.
La 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 la. La la la. Oh God. Okay.
Clayface.
Yeah. Body horror.
Body horror. Okay. Right off rip. Here, I said this morning on Daily, so I'll repeat myself here. The fact that this isn't in the Reeves universe is criminal because it feels
Yes.
like it should be.
Yeah.
1,000%. I was going to say the same thing.
It feels like it should be in the Robert Pattinson, Matt Reeves universe. It's not. It was going to be a HBO Max TV show. They're like, you know what? Never mind. It's going to be a movie. Is it going to be Elseworlds? Is it going to be Matt Reeves, or is it going to be James Gunn DCU? Sorry. It's in the James Gunn DCU. Blaine, this is why this pisses me off. We don't even have an established Batman in the DCU, let alone established. We don't even have a fucking actor. We don't have an actor. We don't have a director. We don't have a script. We don't have a movie. We know he wants to do Brave and the Bold, which that's another fucking rabbit hole iceberg that I want to fucking get into about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have nothing for Batman in the DCU under James Gunn. But hey, let's make a fucking Clayface movie.
Yeah.
Make it make
Why not?
sense, Xwing.
Dude,
Yeah.
it's insane. It's like, hey, you know what? We need to build a new house. Why don't we pick out the shingles and install the shingles first?
Why don't we
Have you
start
laid a
the roof?
foundation? Like, yeah, well, no,
Yeah.
we're just gonna put the shingles down on the ground first.
Right. What's even more insane is the fact that Gunn was involved with Marvel for as long as he was. And he was even involved with Marvel when they publicly shit their pants in front of everyone for 7 years straight, however long it's freaking been at this
After
point.
Endgame, you're talking after Endgame?
After Endgame.
Yeah,
they
well, he
publicly
was
shit their
fired in
pants.
between there for a little bit.
Well, he was. He was fired for a little bit, but still, he came out with Guardians 3 during that bit. He's seen what makes it work. He's seen what makes it fail. He knows that you should establish your main heroes, build out your roster. He saw what went wrong with the previous DCEU. So the question is it's just like, how is he fucking up this bad by being like, hey, you know what? They want a Clayface movie. They want
Clayface movie.
Right. They want a Creature Commandos cartoon. They want a fucking Peacemaker show that connects to the previous universe that was created, and the only things that carry over from that universe are the things that I did, which was Peacemaker. Like, what? Why was this a good idea to him? He should know better than this. I don't understand.
That's insane. Yeah, like, just can't wait for the buildup and the hype of all the offshoots of Clayface we're going to get. Like, what the fuck? Maybe the only possibility I could see is that they're going to build up, like, a gallery and then release the Batman, but that doesn't make sense.
Right. Why would you do that?
So we have a very small sample size of Batman projects without Batman that have worked. We have the first Joker movie, which was more of kind of like a character study of Joker.
100%.
And then the second one bombed. Terrible. I didn't even see it because I had no interest.
It was one of the worst films I've ever seen.
Lady Gaga's in it. I'm out. I'm not
It's
interested. I don't fucking care how good it would have been, could have been. I'm not going to see it because fucking Lady Gaga, I don't give a fuck.
What a shame, too, because that first Joker was fucking incredible.
But that should have been it.
It didn't need a sequel.
Yeah.
That should have been it. It's just a standalone Elseworlds character study of what could have been a version of Joker.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Great.
And it didn't need a musical sequel.
No.
Yeah.
No, it didn't need a sequel in general, let alone a fucking musical. But then you have the Penguin, which is in the Matt Reeves universe. It's canon to the Robert Pattinson movies. That Penguin TV show was fucking awesome. I loved it.
Brilliant.
It was great. X-Wing, have you seen it?
No, haven't seen
Penguin
it.
TV show?
Nothing
No.
but
Need
good
to
things,
see
though.
It's good.
Even as someone who's not like my wife is not deep into the comic stuff. Too beardless around me. Yeah.
Flip it around.
Yeah. But yeah, my wife is not even like huge into the comic stuff, and Penguin is one of her favorite shows ever. Like, she likes it that much, so it's like that's how good it stands alone on its own. It's excellent.
Maybe that's the next thing I dive into now because
You should.
Yeah.
Penguin was good. The thing about Penguin, same thing with Invincible. Like, it was weekly, so you can binge it like quickly. That was the thing about Penguin. I'm like, fuck, I gotta wait another week for the episode and stuff. And I'm like, the anticipation. So that was like the frustrating part. Like, I use frustrating in a good way. It was like a good frustrating because it wanted you wanted more. But it should be easy to binge. It was really good. But like other Batman media without Batman, like the Teen Titans live action, never watched it, didn't care because Batman's not in it. Apparently it was shit. I don't know. It had like 2 or 3 seasons. Okay.
I watched it. It was, there were things that were good and there were things that were terrible about it. It was very touch and go.
Yeah.
Not great. And that's kind of the thing. Like, I watched the Flash show. I watched Arrow. Those, like, they were good until they weren't anymore, and then they were real bad. And so,
yeah. But for James Gunn just to say, hey, before we have a Batman or the DCU, because apparently we're going to have 2 Batmans. I don't know why he doesn't just try to bring Robert Pattinson into the DCU and have them work together. It's already there. It's already established. But we're going to have 2 different Batmans for the DCU and Clayface. We're starting off James Gunn's Batman universe, not with the Batman movie, not with the Joker movie, not with the Riddler. Riddler was already in it. Not with fucking Mr. Freeze. No, we're going to start it off with a Clayface movie.
Clayface.
It just doesn't make sense to me.
You think they just had like a roulette table and they're like, all right, fuck it.
No,
Throw the ball in there and see which one we land on.
I think James Gunn wants to dip his toes back into horror because he already did it with Brightburn a little bit.
Right.
I think he wants to get his toes wet with some horror stuff. You know, the first one, did fairly well. Has James Gunn...
He did Slither. James Gunn directed Slither. Phenomenal horror movie. I love it. It was why I got excited about him doing the Guardians movie. Slither is great. Really weird. Also, very body horror adjacent, kind of gross out, strange, weird movie. It ties with this one. Like that's more of his roots. I mean, he was a trauma guy. Think like Toxic Avenger, those types of things. That's where he got his start, was like weird edgelord shit. So like, this is on brand. I don't know that it's a good idea, but it looks okay. Like, I'm not mad about it. It's more so that it's more of just like a why. Because I also watched Creature Commandos. Clayface is in Creature Commandos. So this version, if this is his character of Clayface in that DC universe, he has already introduced this character and we have seen him operate in Creature Commandos. So
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking James Gunn wants to get back into the horror stuff, and like, you know what? I think we can probably. This is his thought process. We can probably make a horror thing, body horror with Clayface. Let's just fucking do it.
Why didn't he just stick with the Elseworld stuff he was doing, like with Brightburn? There was a whole plan for all the other like DC adjacent villains. You know what I mean? There was the Brightburn kid, which is the bad Superman kid, and then I also had a bad. I think it was a bad Flash or something. There was like a bad Batman. They had all of them lined up, and he didn't do any other ones.
Well, it's like, James Gunn already said he wants to start off with Batman Brave and the Bold, which, okay, I don't understand why. That's fucking retarded. But like, if you want to do Clayface so much, why don't you have your first Batman movie be a Batman Clayface movie? You can do the same fucking body horror, the same fucking horror that you want to do with Clayface for the solo movie. Just put that in a Batman movie. It'll fit. It'll be fine. Like,
right.
I'm not against a rated R Batman movie. We already got it. I believe the Batman was rated R, Blaine. The Batman was rated R.
It was a hard PG-13. It was like yeah, it was PG-13.
Really?
But it was yeah.
The Batman. Are you sure? PG-13?
I'm pretty sure
it was PG-13.
Yes, but Penguin was R. Like
Penguin
100%.
was R. Yeah, Penguin was R for sure. Like Batman is a character like Wolverine or Deadpool, where an R-rated Batman movie would fuck.
Oh yeah.
Oh, bro. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would love to see it.
Like I'm talking about compound fractures, bones popping out of the fucking arms and legs and stuff, like freaking snapping necks, permanent paralysis.
And
like
make Batman scary as shit. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Make him make him a terror.
The scariest Batman has ever been was in, stick with me here, Batman v Superman. And some of that's in the very opening one, when the orphans are in the cage, or the sex slaves or whatever were in the cage, and Batman's there with the cops, and the cops walk in and Batman's just there in the corner. Or in the video footage at LexCorp, when they're showing Batman take out the armored guards and he's just a shadow with wide eyes. That is perfect Batman, visualization,
or
I guess is the word.
Scarecrow gas Batman.
Scarecrow gas. Oh, in Batman Begins?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was cool. I like that. But
I was going to say,
fuck.
This is a slight segue, but since we're bringing up DC, we're talking about Batman. I mentioned that I was reading something. I was going to go ahead and show it.
Yes.
So what I got this recently, the Dark Knights of Steel.
Interesting.
This is Game of Thrones meets the DC universe. Essentially, it is knights. Like this is so the Batman in this is a knight. Like he's an actual
That's
Dark
sick
Knight.
as fuck.
Yeah. They make a figure of him. He is badass. McFarlane has a toy. I kind of want to get it.
No way.
Yeah. So Knight Batman is badass. This is an Elseworld story. It is 12 issues right now. They just announced that they're doing more. I have read all of it except for the last issue that's in this collection. This version of Batman, super cool. They are doing a lot of cool things, but then I will also pair this by saying modern comicisms are happening here. A
little bit of woke here and there.
Yeah,
gay.
yes.
Who's gay?
There's gay. So they've been doing this one for a while, but Harley Quinn and Ivy
Poison
are
Ivy
gay together.
Fuck. Okay.
They're gay together.
It's different if they're hot lesbians. I'll give them a pass.
So that's the thing.
I'll give them a pass if they're hot lesbians.
Couples,
right.
Supergirl and Wonder Woman are together. More hot
again? Wait, so there's two?
There's two sets. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So that's my biggest issue with it. And then they do a little bit of girl bossing at the end. But I will say, all in all, I have enjoyed it. But there's modern comicisms happening for sure.
When was this written?
Like 2 years, a year and a half ago.
Well, there you go.
So that's why. I'll say this, though. All of that is, as Mark Andre said, huge L, the fact that they're doing this shit. They also allude to the fact that Constantine might be gay. So super lame, just stupid. All of that aside, it is really cool what they're doing with Superman and Batman in this is very cool. The whole thing is that Superman is his parents come back with him, and so he gets to live on Earth, being raised by his parents. And Batman is actually right. Yes, and Batman is a bastard, and he is raised by Clark's parents, and it's fucking cool. It's cool. Like,
wild.
Okay.
They do a lot of lore twisting in this book that I really dig. And seeing it is very Game of Thronesy as far as like families backstabbing other families, kingdoms turning on each other.
Incest.
When did this come out?
There's some. It's fairly recent. Like I was about to look, but I think it was like the past year or two. It
If
says
it's recent. I don't know if I can.
I know it. All in all, like I said, the stuff I mentioned is a problem. But I mean, Batman as a knight is cool as shit. Like
That's cool. That is cool.
It's cool. And
I'm
all the
ashamed,
spins
that's
on all the
badass.
characters, they get into all the like he has. So like Batman has, there are a whole squad of Robins. They're called his Robins, and they're basically like doing stuff like what Littlefinger did in Game of Thrones, where they're like embedding themselves in all the different kingdoms and bringing Batman like all of the things happening in the other lands and shit. And so it's neat. Like it's really cool some of the stuff they're doing, but it also does have the modern comic issues that I can't not point out because you're just every time they happen, you're just like, you didn't fucking need to do this. This is
Yeah.
lame. Like, why?
There's
did
no
you
point.
do this? You're right. Like, why?
Knighted
And so-
Batman, awesome. I don't know what it is, dude. The freaking lady villains doesn't bother me. Two lady villains
No.
being together, like okay.
Yeah,
Right.
if we're gonna do like Harley
But
Quinn and
Wonder Woman
Poison
and
Ivy,
Supergirl?
They kind of make sense
Well-
as lesbos. I mean,
Wonder Woman could. I
Right.
don't like it because for forever her love interest has been Steve Trevor, the pilot.
Yeah.
right.
So that's always been her love interest. Even Batman and Wonder Woman have fucked before too.
Right.
Going back, let's tie this together. Going back to James Gunn. James Gunn, chat. I've said this before, but I'll say it again. Mark it down. April 22nd, 2026. Fear the Beardo said this. James Gunn will make, if he even gets there, if he gets the opportunity to get there.
Right.
Let's preface that. He will make his Wonder Woman lesbian. And let me tell you why. There's a few reasons why.
I can see that.
She comes from Themyscira, an island of only women. They know no better. Only women. And let's face it, they're very good-looking women over there.
Yeah, death by snoo snoo for sure.
Right.
Yeah. And also in Superman Under the Red Sun, where Superman, the comic, and there's also a cartoon where he lands in Soviet Russia under the control of Stalin. So he doesn't land in Kansas. He lands in Soviet Russia. There's this whole thing. He becomes friends with Wonder Woman. Superman's like, hey, Wonder Woman, hey, how you doing?
Right.
And she's like, and she's flat up, straight up, tells Clark Kent, Superman, that thanks for the gesture, but I come from an island of only women. I don't swing that way. I'm into girls. So with those two things in mind, James Gunn is abso-fucking-lutely going to take that opportunity with a little bit of lore why Wonder Woman would be lesbian. He's going to make his live-action Wonder Woman gay. I guarantee you.
It's quite likely.
That's a certified
Quite
guarantee from Fear the Beardo.
There you go.
Yeah. I would not be surprised at all.
Yep. And also in the
I would not
Lanterns
be
TV show, Hal Jordan's going to die. They're going to kill Hal Jordan. They're going to make
for
him
sure.
insufferable. They're going to make him racist towards aliens and blacks. And he's going to die because he's going to have a resurgence. I'm irredeemable because racism. So he's irredeemable. And he's going to wind up sacrificing himself to save the day at the end of the show and kill himself that way that Jon Stewart
In the show.
has in the show. Jon Stewart has the red carpet rolled out for him to be the DCU James Gunn main Green Lantern. You have your black Green Lantern as the main Green Lantern, and they're going to kill Hal Jordan in the show.
Oh, without
the
a doubt.
first
That
season.
pencils, dude. That pencils
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm a
He's
fucking
going down.
genius.
Right. Well, and it's like introducing this whole thing of them, it's not like Hal Jordan standing alone in this. You aren't going to have those two Earthbound Green Lanterns operating at the same time, I don't think. I just don't see that happening. Especially being that we already have another Earthbound Green Lantern already.
Guy Gardner.
Guy Gardner. So,
Yep.
I
But
just
here's the
don't see
thing. You absolutely could. Because it's been done in the
could.
comics. It's been done in the Justice League animated TV shows. You have Justice League Unlimited. Hal Jordan, Jon Stewart are interchangeable. It doesn't matter.
Right.
They're both in the Justice League. Like, they're there. why James Gunn do you need to make one a dickhead and kill him off just so you can have your black Green Lantern and you can say, hey, look, I'm James Gunn. I did the first live action Jon Stewart.
Right.
I don't understand it. I never will, because there's so many they're literally space cops. Like, they have an arsenal of Green Lanterns. You have Guy Gardner, Hal Jordan, Jon Stewart, my favorite Green Lantern, Kyle Rayner. Like, you can have all of these guys coexisting at once, and you can have fucking 5 awesome Green Lantern movies with all these guys. But there's the Hollywood and James Gunn are so fucking narrow-minded. They're like, nope, there can only be one, and he's going to be black, so we need to make Hal Jordan racist. We're going to kill him so that Jon Stewart can be the hero and make him the main Green Lantern. I don't get it, but that's what they're going to do.
That's what they always do.
Yeah.
Kill off the legacy character to prop up the new one, and then somehow make it lame, gay, or race swapped.
Right.
Too.
I mean, I think it would have been a much better play here if they had taken their time, given us Hal, let him be grizzled and a little older and whatever, and then you kill him in like the first Justice League movie or something, right? Like, you take him out then, and then you give us our Hal. Like, you give us some time, right? Like, with Hal, before you're just like, hey, and their way of giving us time with him now is potentially a show. Granted, I would not be surprised if Hal dies in like the first fucking episode of that Lantern show.
No.
Ooh, I think it'll be a penultimate or the finale.
You think?
Yeah. I think it'll be the penultimate, so that Jon Stewart has his moment in the finale where he's the only one to defeat the bad guy, whoever it's going to be in that show. And I think Hal Jordan will wind up killing himself a heroic way in the show.
Right.
He's going to wind up sacrificing probably in the penultimate, and then Jon Stewart's going to have his solo moment in the finale, is how I would predict it.
I'll be interested. I could see them doing a rug pull, which rumor had it in the beginning when this show started. And
Jon Stewart dies episode 1 and is Hal Jordan only?
That would be funny. That would be it. Yeah, that was a slip. But no, I was going to say Nathan Fillion, I think, is going to be in this show too. I think
he's already confirmed. Yeah.
So like, if they take out Hal earlier, I wouldn't be surprised, since we're getting the other Lantern in here too. I don't know. We'll see, I guess. But
and then who's going to be the villain? Are we going to do Parallax early? Are we going to do Sinestro? Is Sinestro going to be Green Lantern? Are we going to see Yellow Lantern Corps?
Sense, right?
I mean, rumor has it
we haven't seen it done well live action.
Yeah.
If they're keeping this grounded, like, I don't know. It's like it's the villains just a group of like white supremacists,
Right.
Well, I think they're keeping it grounded because Hal Jordan isn't worthy anymore.
Right.
And then Jon Stewart is going to be getting his powers and new to being a Green Lantern. And Hal Jordan is the veteran that lost his powers, and he's trying to get him back while also teaching Jon Stewart, the new recruit, is where I think they're going. But we'll see.
Well, we're not far off from it, right? Like,
dude, this thing has been delayed so many fucking times. I don't even know when it's supposed to come out anymore. It was supposed to come out in fucking December when it was first announced. And that might have been the second delay.
August.
This year?
That's what it says.
No fucking way.
Right around the corner. Watch it get delayed again.
They don't have a date.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Right.
Actually, August is believable because Supergirl comes out in July, right? So after Supergirl, they're going to want something that if people are hungry for it and interested in this DCU, they're going to go Supergirl, July, next month. Here you go. Here's your new content. Here's Green Lantern.
So post-credits Lantern scene in Supergirl.
Dude, fucking Jon Stewart shows up in Supergirl or something.
Yeah.
I would not be surprised. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if they're like parallel, if the Lanterns TV show is happening at the same time as Supergirl. So like when you're watching Green Lanterns, the end is seem like, I got to go pay a visit. And it's the fucking end credit scene from the Supergirl, movie.
Holy shit. Sorry, I just got a notification. You know how there was all the hubbub about Game Pass and everybody pissed off?
What, that they dropped the price?
Did they announce that they dropped it publicly yet? Okay, because I was going to say
yesterday or day before yesterday.
Okay.
I think it might have
I
been
just
yesterday.
got a message. I didn't know if it was official. I just got a message on my PC, and they're like, "By the way, we just dropped the price for you." I'm like, "No shit."
Yeah, they dropped Ultimate Game Pass like $7, and then they dropped PC Game Pass down like $3 or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you have an article, we can talk about it.
Yeah. Yeah. I got notified on my PC. It wasn't even like a.
Okay.
I had it downloaded.
You know what? I have one. We can talk about it.
Geeks and Gamers had one up.
Right.
We sent one last night. We can talk about it.
There it is. I got G&G.
Okay.
Yeah.
Boom. There we go. Xbox Game Pass Ultimate price drops to $22.99, but Call of Duty launch day access is removed. Call of Duty only? I doubt it. I doubt it. So real quick, just to brush you guys up, you guys already probably know, but just a little refresh. A few weeks ago, Microsoft, they went through some corporate changes. We have a new CEO. She's an Indian woman, whatever. She got roasted a little bit. Comes in, they're like, yeah, we're raising Game Pass to $30 a month for the premium version of Game Pass, $30 a month, which is pretty fucking expensive, if you're asking me. They got hit with some backlash, whatever. There was rumors last week, hey, we're going to walk this back. We've heard your feedback and stuff, some backlash, and we're going to start considering some options. Yesterday morning, we got the announcement that Microsoft is like, hey, that $30 a month for the premium Game Pass, we're changing it to $22.99. We discussed this last week. I thought, Xwing, that they were going to hand out free trials for Game Pass, but keep that $30 price tag. But if you're going to sign up, you get 3 months for free, and then it's going to be $30 anyway. That was my educated guess. But it turns out, hey, we were nickel and diming you. We're going to take a step back, and we're going to go to $22.99. My question for you guys, does this change anything?
No, not for me.
No.
I mean, it's like, all right, good for you. You know what? You did the right thing. The thing you should have done a very long time ago. I'm not going to give you flowers because you did what you were supposed to do. You know what I mean? It's just like a chick like, well, I didn't cheat on you for those 2 years. Like, what do you want, a fucking medal?
Right.
Okay, Ultimate's $22.99.
I decided it was a bad idea.
Yeah,
I regret it. It was a mistake.
Yeah.
I think PC
but you
Game
still
Pass,
sucked his cock, though, and it's like, well, it's like,
PC,
well,
PC
I
Game
regret
Pass
it.
Still makes sense at whatever it is, like, you know, $13 or $15, whatever it is for PC Game Pass. Sure, especially if you're a streamer and you're just looking for something to play.
Right.
Dude, get PC Game Pass for sure, but Ultimate, I don't know, dude. I don't know.
I mean, I get it. It's like, and I've said this before, it's like with my kids, it's the one way where I'm like, the kids can have access to whatever and they play their Minecraft and their different things, and I'm not having to buy them new games if it's just $20 a month. I'm like, you know, like, it's not the end of the world. I'm glad they did it. It was a smart move, but I don't think it's for everybody. I think that this is the best thing that Xbox has currently going for them. So to fucking shoot yourself in the foot,
the only thing they have.
Yeah.
Like,
really, like, it is. And this is the thing keeping them alive. It's like, that was the terrible move to raise the price. So, I mean, this was a good move to lower it, but I don't think it necessarily fixed things. They've got a lot of goodwill to earn. They're going to have to release something that is like a game changer. Like, let's say Fable comes out in a couple months and is like the best thing anybody's freaking played in ages somehow, you know, and it gives people a reason to have Game Pass or whatever, and they earn a little bit of goodwill with that. But they've still got a long ways to go before they're forgiven. For their missteps at this point.
Just look at the title, and I don't know if we can read through some of the article here, but just at the title, it says, oh, we're going to drop our price to $22.99, but you're not going to get day one Call of Duty. What other games are they going to lump into that? And how do you get it? If Game Pass is the only thing you're fucking paying for, and the premium subscription to Game Pass is your $22.99, but it's not going to include these highly anticipated AAA games on day one, then what is your option? If you're already paying $23 a month, but you want to play Call of Duty, you're going to have to spend the $70, $80 for Call of Duty on top of the $23 you're already paying a month for Game Pass? That fucking sucks.
Yeah, which I'm
Actually,
not going
if
to
you-
do either because, well, yeah, I can read some of this for you, but I'm not going to do that either. One, because Call of Duty sucks ass, and it has for a while.
It's
Two,
terrible.
even if Fable comes out and it's incredible and it's like, oh my God, we've been waiting for this forever, it's not an exclusive. It's coming out on PC and PlayStation. So Xbox has nothing in their corner right now. They have literally nothing. And I'm finding this almost comical that they're dropping the price, like you said, when this is the only thing they have.
Right.
This is all you got, dude. So I don't know. I just kind of don't give. I've always been an Xbox guy. I love I love what Xbox has been. I don't love Xbox anymore.
Yeah. No, they've lost pretty much all goodwill at this point. Which is,
yeah,
I mean, it's like.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say.
Thank you,
it's like
Nagranol, by the way.
When you're
Shout
sitting
out
at
to
a point
Nagranol.
where they've destroyed, multiple franchises also that kept them beloved, like Halo. They fucking just ruined Halo, and there's other things that put them on the map that they've also disrespected. So it's just kind of like, what are you guys good for at this point?
Well,
like,
and Blaine, they put Halo and Gears of War on PlayStation.
Yeah.
Right.
Screw you guys. I was there. I was in the trenches for the console war, you motherfuckers.
For real.
That's literally their surrender. They're waving the white flag around by putting Gears of War and Halo. That's their two flagship series, or their exclusive games, IPs for Microsoft and Xbox. They're like, hey, you know what? We're defeated. Surrender. Put it on PlayStation. This is why I've been saying for a long time, Microsoft and Xbox, their play is Game Pass. That's it. That's their future. Put Game Pass on every single fucking console, and that's their future. That's how they're going to win and start turning a profit. They're out of the console war as far as I'm concerned. Switch is killing it with their exclusives. Switch to, say what you want about a lack of games. It still's fucking phenomenal as far as like the sales go and their revenues going.
They got more exclusives out than Xbox has in the past 2 years.
And then PlayStation is kicking Xbox ass. If you want to make the argument that 360 won that console war against the PlayStation 3, which it didn't when it comes to total revenue and sales, it did not. But if you do want to try to entertain the argument that it did beat PlayStation 3, there's an argument to be made there. I'll respect that. But after that, PlayStation 4 kicked the Xbox One's ass, and the PlayStation 5 wrecked the Xbox Series X. Xbox is done. Their best way forward is just to put Game Pass on PlayStation. It's already on PC. So put it on PlayStation and put it on Switch, and that's their way forward because they're out of the console war as far as I'm concerned.
You know what the truth is? The gospel of this whole thing?
Jesus.
Become a higher being, ascend, and join the PC master race.
Join the PC master race.
Join the Meta PC master race.
Use code Beardo to save on your Meta PC, by the way. Yeah, dude, I'm PC master race all the way, and really the only time I fire up the PlayStation is to play old school Black Ops 3 Zombies, or to play the PlayStation exclusives, the Spider-Mans or the Wolverines coming out later this year, or God of War 2018 or Ragnarok, which are on PC nowadays. That's the only time I play my PlayStation. It's PC all fucking day. So Xbox would be smart. It's like, hey, we're not going to make any consoles. But here's the thing. Make Game Pass affordable so it's attractive for you. Because if you make Game Pass $20 for the premium subscription, you're going to have everybody signing up for that shit. But when you're nickel and diming people and you're raising it to $23, $30 and stuff, like, people aren't going to subscribe. You're going to lose people. Look at other examples that came before you. Netflix, like what they had to lower their prices recently too. And the whole password sharing. Oh, we're for password sharing. No, we're against password sharing. And not only are we going to take away password sharing, we're going to increase the price. Well, we're going to delete Netflix and cancel our subscription because you're putting out child porn on fucking Netflix. So we're going to cancel our subscription. Learn from the mistakes that your enemies or your competitors have made before you and just win. Just win. If they lowered it to $19.99 a month and stopped making consoles and you were just on PC and PlayStation, you are making boatloads of fucking money.
Yeah. Yep, pretty much. Yeah. They're not in a good spot. The whole console thing, and I mean, I like consoles. I mean, I've got my PC can play games and stuff. It does decent, but I mean, PC has its issues too. But granted, now that we're seeing the rise of like with like, I take my freaking Steam Deck everywhere I go. You know, I can play.
Yep.
I can play fucking whatever I want. Like, and it might not always look the best, but I mean, I'm playing console games and whatever else. Like
you're playing Elden Ring on an airplane. Like, come on.
Exactly. Like I've
right.
Yeah.
literally done those things. So it's like it's kind of hard to beat. But the big thing now, and I saw somebody mention it in the chat, is like RAM prices right now are screwing all of this into oblivion. Like we're going to be lucky if gaming can survive the RAM prices, whether it's console or PC. It doesn't freaking matter. Nobody's going to be buying anything new because AI is using everything up. So
we're
in a hard spot.
We've seen this happen before with We've seen this happen before with the GPU shortage because of people mining crypto. We've seen it happen, and then we came out on the other side. You know, now graphics cards are not as cheap as they used to be, but they're not as expensive as they used to be.
Right.
I think we're going through a season of the RAM shortage because of all the AI stuff with RAM. I think we're going to find a stalemate where we're going to take a step back and RAM is going to be a little bit more affordable. But you're right. In its current state right now, it's fucking insane.
Yeah. Just unreasonable at best. So
let me get some super chats here because we have a few big ones. We have a $100 from Swanee. Oh my goodness, as on point takes, alpha males, fire dudes, boys club, big deers, bring it on. Thank you, Swanee, for the $100. I love to see it. And thank you, Swanee, for the 100. On topic here with Hayden Wayne with a $50 super chat. Game Pass is bad for the industry. They slid back the price because they're going to remove access to big games unless you pay top tier. Exactly. They'll raise price again later on. They need people to be passive, and they aren't. That's why it hasn't worked. And then follows up with a $20. What Xbox needs to do to survive is go back to making exclusives that are good. That's the key word.
Yeah.
Good there.
Yeah.
Giving people access 6 months to a year later to a big title won't hold subscriptions. It's unfortunate, but it's business. That's where they're going to lose. Like with this article saying, it's like, we're going to $23 a month, but you're not going to get your big time AAA titles off rip. You're going to have to pay for those in full and buy them while you're also paying your $23 a month for Xbox Game Pass. It's almost worse. You'd almost rather pay $30 a month just to get the day one access to these big time games rather than pay $23 a month for Game Pass. But when the big games come out, now you're going to have to pay the $80 to buy them and own them. That's worse.
Right.
You'd think, Blaine, do you agree with me? You'd think that you'd just rather pay the $30?
Yeah, it's hard. Like, I don't know. Because there are things I've definitely enjoyed about Game Pass. I mean, they're in a real pickle here, and they are in the same issue that Netflix ran into. Like, I think there are aspects of it that are definitely bad for gaming. But I do think it helps a lot of indie creators because there's indie games that have literally blown up and become a thing because they launched on Game Pass. And can go on to make sequels and have helped keep the studio above water and whatever. So it's like, these types of models come with good and bad. And I play a lot of indies that I wouldn't play otherwise unless I had them on Game Pass. And I'm like, well, shit, I'll play this. And then I end up loving it. So like, there's things that I like about it. But these big titles, not allowing some of those through, I don't know. I don't know what the solution is. It's kind of
it's $84 a year. That's what you're saving with this big reduction. It's $84 a year, which is basically the price of one game. So if they pulled Call of Duty with it, it's a wash.
Right.
So my question was, Xwing, one second, my camera wasn't focused. I got to change it. My question was, when you were gone, Xbox Game Pass was $30 a month before they just recently made the change, but you get access to the big time AAA games day one. Mm-hmm. Now it's $23 a month, but you don't get the access. And if you want to play your, let's say, Call of Duty or whatever it is, you have to pay full price for it and you're going to own it on their streaming service. Wouldn't you almost rather pay the $30 and get the access day one to play it than just have a monthly subscription price decrease, but you still have to pay full price, the $70 or $80, whatever it is, to own the game? You just rather pay the $30.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So the $7 a month that you're saving comes out to $84 a year, which is one game. And if it's even 2 releases a year that you're getting access to with Game Pass, then 100% it's worth it.
Right.
You know what else I'm thinking here? Are they trying to make up from the funds of the failure of the Xbox Series X? And they're trying to make up some of those dividends with the price hike of the Game Pass, because they've been losing the console war, they've been bleeding money. So let's increase the price of Game Pass. Let's make some of that money back. Is that what they're doing here?
It could be part of it.
And then eventually, maybe in 5 years, if they decide to be less scummy, then Game Pass is going to go back to being $19.99 a month once they've, made up some of that money after all this.
Well, here's my question. Is there anything comparable on PlayStation?
What do you mean?
In terms of like a Game Pass?
Game Pass, there's PlayStation Plus.
But it's not even close. Like it's not even
Game Pass.
You're right. Game Pass is better. It is. But PlayStation Plus, it gives you online, and you also get a back catalog of games, PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3 games, and PlayStation 4 games that you can download for free. Some of them are streaming only, which sucks, but other ones you can download for free, and you keep them forever as long as you're paying for the fucking thing. It's good, but you're right. It's not as good as Game Pass.
And we just honestly, as expansive.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. I'm kind of with Marc Andre, where it's like it is too expensive, because my big question here for Xbox and PlayStation is, why are we even still paying extra to be able to play online games on your console? Like you said with PC, you don't have to play online games. You just fucking play them.
Yep. Yeah. Well, and guess who you have to blame for that? Fucking Xbox.
They started
Xbox 360 with the fucking Xbox Live. Because on PlayStation 3, online was free. If you had Wi-Fi or an Ethernet cable, you're playing online with your friends for free. Xbox Live was the one that fucking started to monetize your fucking internet.
Yeah.
Which is bullshit. And then PlayStation jumped on board, and now Switch has their whole fucking Nintendo Online shit. So now you're paying for something that you're already paying for. You're already paying for your monthly internet bill. Now, just to play internet on your fucking gaming console, now your gaming console is charging you for access to the internet you're already paying for. It's fucking bullshit.
It's not like they're running extra servers or anything to be able to pull that weight.
It's just access. It's just a key.
Yeah.
It's just a key to unlock your fucking internet into your Switch 2, Xbox, PlayStation. It's gay.
Yep.
But on my computer, I hook that bitch up to a fucking Ethernet cable
and go.
I'm good to go.
Yeah.
PC Master Race.
PC Master Race.
Yeah.
Yep. It's fucking disgusting. But it's not going to change. The cat's already out of the bag. You can't put the toothpaste back into the tube. So as long as you're playing on console, you're going to be paying for access to the internet for forever. Unless everything dies and you're only playing computer games. But when's that going to be? 20 years? 30 years? If PlayStation dies too?
Yeah, at least 20. Probably.
Yeah, it'll be a while.
Even that's like a massive shift in the console industry in 20 years.
Everything bad with gaming always starts with Xbox and Microsoft. If you think about it.
Yeah, they have always put money first and the customer second. And I mean, that's even part of why I bit them in the ass with the TV of the Xbox One or whatever, where it's like they were trying to capitalize on Netflix and stuff blowing up, and they're like, hey, this is also a TV console, and everybody's like, no, it's fucking not. Like, yeah. And so it hurt them there. They keep making these dumb decisions where, like, they had it in the bag here with Game Pass. They should have made it as affordable as humanly possible, to where they were converting everybody over to using an Xbox simply because Game Pass was too hard to turn down.
Yeah.
Their future is best, like I said, putting Game Pass on PlayStation, putting it on the Switch, but then also bigger than that, have your computer. It's the Xbox computer. You buy this PC and it comes with an Xbox controller. You're all good. Steam's already installed. All you do is just download the fucking games with Game Pass that you have to pay for. But then also think about this. Buy the Xbox Samsung Smart TV that already has Game Pass installed and it comes with a controller. You don't even need a console. You just click on the fucking, you click on the Samsung Xbox app. You got your Game Pass right there, and you're just with your Xbox controller. You're playing Game Pass just from your TV. That's their future.
Live add-on with controller subscription at $5.99 a month.
Yeah,
not yet, but yeah, I wouldn't put it past them.
But that's their best bet. Xbox, Microsoft, they need to get out of the console wars. They've been losing. They'll continue to lose. Just Game Pass is the future for sure. Anyways. All right, boys, let's we haven't done the fan art of the week. I feel so bad.
Yeah.
Thank you, Elfie.
For
the $50 we've been sitting on this one. Elfie with a $50 says, hello, my favorite Wednesday guys and best bro scientists. I've loved my Wednesday evenings ever since you guys came along. Let's get started. And lots of love to the best chat. You guys are the best. And let's go ahead and take a look at her fan art of the week. Elfie, thank you for the 50 and the artwork over on Twitter. Wednesday, time for high tea, great topics, lots of fun, fantastic guests. Time for Bro Science Holiday with the hottest boys on YouTube. Lock it in. See you in the best chat with the Beardies. And here's Elfie. Look at this. Invincible themed.
Love it.
Invincible themed.
Yeah.
Look at Elfie with her gigantic fucking tits. What would her superhero name be? Giant Tit Girl? Tit Girl.
Tit girl.
Tit Girl.
Something Mammary. You got to do like a Mammary.
Mommy Mammary?
Miss Mammary.
Miss Mammary.
Miss Mammary.
Miss Mammary.
Miss Mammary right there.
Man, I should do a graphic novel or something.
Let's do it.
Oh yeah, you probably should.
Let's do it. Let's do it, actually. Why not?
Right.
Yeah.
Let's ride it. This is awesome, man. We got Invincible, Omni-Man, Adam Eve here, and we're all Blaine's doing the Roman salute. That's a little racist.
Whoa.
Look at this. The calligraphy, Bro Science, Invincible. This is fantastic, Elfie. And Elfie is Miss Mammary. It's phenomenal.
Skinny Eve spotted.
Skinny Eve here. Shout out. Thank you, Elfie, for the Bro Science artwork of the week.
Elfie.
And the 50 euros. Thank you very much, Elfie, for the fan art. We got another 50 here from Linko Kenobi with the 50.
Linko. What up, Linko?
Hell yeah.
Just finished playing close to 5 hours of Pragmata, and I love it. We'll be playing more tonight unless you guys are playing a game that the members can join in. We're playing Party Animals, so not tonight. It'll just be us. If I'm not, I'm going to play the crap out of this game tonight. Hail Bro Science. Thank you, Linko, for the $50 super chat. And I'm glad you're having a good time with Pragmata. I think I'm going to play it this weekend.
Yeah, dude, it's a great game. I'm loving it.
Hell yeah. Thank you, Linko, for the $50. We got a 20 here from Alpha Wolf. I have no faith in James Gunn's DC. They need to fire him. Hopefully, who's buying Warner Brothers? Paramount?
Paramount.
Hopefully they're just like, hey, thanks, but no thanks. You're done.
Yeah,
right.
that'd be sick.
I mean, honestly, for me, even if they keep like most of his casting is on point across the board, and they're just like, we got to restructure. Do you think just start from scratch? But the problem is the damage that it would do.
I don't care.
Starting over again.
I don't care. Why are you starting off as Superman? That's what Zack Snyder did. Zack Snyder started off as Superman. I love Man of Steel.
Cavill Superman was just great.
It's so good.
We were robbed. We were robbed of true generational talent. Could have been 15 years worth of movies with Henry Cavill.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And we only got
every single one of them.
What? And we only got
100%.
two and a half movies with Cavill.
Yeah.
If that. If you take Batman v Superman and Justice League, combine Cavill, Superman
movies.
in that. No, I'm saying So Man of Steel's one full Cavill Superman movie,
right,
and then you
right.
take Batman v Superman and the Snyder Cut, combine those, that probably equals one movie.
Right.
So 2 movies of Henry Cavill? Truly?
Right.
Fucking
Right.
sucks. Fucking
Yeah, I
sucks,
mean, I
man.
agree.
Because Henry Cavill's Superman.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, well, no, don't get me wrong. As far as I say, keeping the cast now, if they brought back all of Snyder's cast, like, sure, like,
Except for Ezra Miller.
except for Ezra.
Yeah,
Miller.
Except
get
for
rid of
Ezra
him.
Miller. I think they do a multiverse thing and they bring in
Well-
Grant Gustin from the CW and have him be the Flash instead.
People would be pumped.
It would be good.
I'd be pumped. I'm a big
I'd
fan
be
of that
pumped, too.
show.
Yeah.
I'll say too. I mean, I know he loved the role, but like Momoa's not Aquaman. Like,
I
I'm
Okay.
sorry.
I
It doesn't
like-
bug me.
like Momoa as Aquaman because Aquaman's always kind of been cheesy. He's
Right.
always been a cheesy guy.
They
So-
uncheesed him.
They uncheesed him when you made him a Polynesian Pacific Islander.
like a Maori type warrior, dude.
it made sense for that type to be Aquaman. I dug
Right.
it. I
Right.
dug it.
It was just a very restructuring of the character that I'm kind of like,
Big time.
Yeah, I dug it. Everybody from that cast except for Ezra Miller as Flash was perfect casting. Ben Affleck as Batman is still my favorite ever.
He's the best.
He is the
freaking
best Batman.
The best.
Better than Christian Bale. I said it. He is.
1000% all day, every day.
He looks the part. Thank you,
Yes.
Alpha Wolf, with the $20. Yeah, David Cornsweat. He's just
He
too
drives me
cheesy.
nuts, dude. He drives me nuts.
It's when you have Henry Cavill there, and you're like,
Yeah.
thanks, but no thanks. We're gonna do a different guy that looks exactly like you, except he has bigger ears and looks a little bit more gay. We're gonna have him be Superman instead of you, Henry Cavill, who's the perfect Superman. That
Right.
grinds my gears when you have the guy right fucking there.
Right. And I mean, I think, obviously when you're comparing to Cavill, nobody was going to be Cavill, period.
Spirian with maybe the smartest thing he's ever said. I agree, Beardo. Ben Affleck is the best Batman. He is. Ben Affleck's the
live
best.
action.
Live action Batman.
Live
Kevin
action.
Conroy is the best Batman ever. Sorry, Blaine. Continue.
No. You're good. But all I was going to say was it's kind of, he was in a bad spot to follow up Cavill, period. And I think he would have, I think he's a good actor. And I think that it's James Gunn's fault that he did not come across better, not his fault. Like, I think that he's a solid actor. I think he looks the part fairly well.
Yeah.
Aside from the fact of being compared to Cavill. But, I think he could have done a better job.
I agree. If you give Corn Sweat Superman a more flattering suit and better writing, he could have shined for sure. He could have
He
shined.
could work. He's not beating Cavill, but he could have worked.
He
He would
worked.
never touch Cavill, but it
I
could
mean,
have
and
worked.
we all saw him fighting Gunn. It's like he should have won that argument because he was right. It's
He
kind of
was
one of those
right.
things. where-
Yes,
like,
he was right. When you're talking when he has a confrontation with Lex
Yes.
and behind the scenes, and he comes back, he goes, "I think Superman should do this. He wouldn't be like
Yeah.
this. He wouldn't be crying about humanity. He'd be doing
Right.
this." And then James Gunn's like, "Well, you need to see, like what you're saying to me right now is exactly how Superman would feel in the fucking scene. That's what you need to go do." And it's like, shut the fuck up, cunt. Shut
Right.
the fuck up. This guy understands the character better than you do, and you're in charge of the whole motherfucker.
right.
Man.
Yep.
Anyways, what are you going to do? You can't do anything. You know what? Just put me in charge of DC and we'll be okay.
Hey,
I'm
Keep
chock
saying
full
it,
of
dude.
ideas,
Put him in
dude.
charge of DC. Put me in charge of Star Wars. Put Blaine in charge of Picnic.
Brokeback
Listen,
Mountain.
He broke back, man. Yeah, I could run
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he could fix
The
that
remake,
quick.
right?
He could do a trilogy.
Or Cookout. That's
Right.
not Picnic. Cookout.
Right.
Put him in
No,
charge
listen.
of Cookout.
Hey, listen,
Cookout,
I'm a
the
Marvel guy.
restaurant?
I know a lot of Marvel.
Yeah.
I could have pulled Marvel out of this hole a long
Well, there you
fucking
go.
time ago.
Marvel,
listen.
Star Wars, DC, and we're good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bro,
we-
science
dude.
saves Hollywood.
We could save it.
Trillions of dollars. Forget about billions.
Billions.
Forget
Yeah.
about billions, man. That's
Billions,
small
trillions.
numbers. We'd be doing trillions of dollars if
Yeah.
we were in charge.
Yeah. I do like Mad Frog. I mean, maybe I should reboot Jaws, really do it right this time. You know what I'm saying?
Disgusting.
I like those Meg movies with
The dude.
Jason Statham.
Jason.
Oh, God.
Statham.
Those are so
I love
cheesy.
those movies, man.
What's
They're
so
so good.
cheesy?
Hey, what's the job? I just fought a shark with my bare hands. What's the job?
Yeah.
Do you remember what's his name? Quentin Edwards, who's in the Navy now. Congratulations, Quentin Edwards. Remember he unsubscribed from my channel because we just kept doing that.
What's the job?
What's the job?
I'm the beekeeper.
Oh,
What's the job?
hey, quiet Dan. I'm the librarian.
I'm
What's
the
the
dolphin
job?
breeder. What's the job?
You want to see me kill this guy with a spoon? I'm the chef. What's the job?
Yeah.
Man.
It's a joke
Trickies!
because that's literally I'm the beekeeper.
I'm the
Yeah.
beekeeper.
The mechanic.
Oi,
I'm the mechanic.
I'm the mailman. What's
Yeah.
the job?
I'm the messenger.
It's so, oh, God. Yeah, it's rough.
Transporter, that's what it was. My bad.
Transporter.
God.
Yeah,
that movie's
Transporter.
Terrible.
He also did the other one. Fuck. Was it Transporter when he had to electrocute his heart with the fucking cables?
No,
what were
that
those
was,
movies
listen,
called?
Crank.
Crank.
Crank was the shit.
With Amy Smart.
Yeah,
Crank.
He just rails her in the middle of the street while everyone's
Yeah.
watching, doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
I'll say,
yeah, dude.
Statham is he is at his best when he's working with Guy Ritchie. Put Statham with Guy Ritchie, I'm all in. Let's freaking go.
Good old fashioned bad movie.
Yeah.
Love it.
Dude, same thing with Meg. Terrible movie. Awesome.
Yep.
I love it. Love it.
They have their place, man.
Right.
Trickies. Trickies.
Somebody hit his reset button. He's freaking out again.
Trickies with a 10 gifted Fear the Beardo memberships. Thank you, Trickies, for the 10 gifted. All right, boys, it's time. Hopefully you guys did your homework. We are doing manly as fuck movies, The Northman, this week. If you guys watched The Northman for your homework, or if you guys have already seen it, go over to Criticless, and we'll see you over there. Long intro.
That's nothing.
I'm Roger Shaw. Over the sea with Walker landing in New Jersey. Details in just a moment.
There's a tempest in a
Oh, damn it, things, bro. Couldn't go. There we go.
Bro Science Manly as Fuck movies. Did I miss the Hundy from Zwanny? I read it.
You got it. Yeah.
I read
you
it.
got it.
Manly as Fuck movies. The Northman over on Criticless. A quick rundown over on Criticless. If you guys have not joined, it is a free to join website app where you can review movies and TV shows. Go ahead and make an account on Apple iOS, Google Play Store, Android, or web browser. Make an account. Start reviewing your movies and TV shows, your most hated, your most loved. Just go over and do it. You can join the Manly as Fuck movie group right here, where everybody here in the Bro Science, X-Force, and Criticless cult are here. This week, we have The Northman. This was my second watch of this movie. When I watch this movie, boys, I feel it in my blood. This is my lineage. The Norse, Norwegian, Icelandic lineage just flows through this movie. And when I'm watching it, I feel like the wolf bear when I'm watching this fucking movie. I feel it. Incredible cast. Willem Dafoe's in this cast for Willem Dafoe's in this movie for like 2 minutes, and then you see his skull later on, and it talks to him. Alexander Skarsgård, great choice. Would you consider Skarsgård? He's kind of like a B-list actor a little bit. He's been in some big stuff in TV shows, but he's not like an A-lister, I wouldn't say.
I think he is. I think he's right on the edge. You know, he rides that line.
He rides the line of B-list, A-list. He's right there in the middle.
After Tarzan, he was gonna like go off, but he kind of kept it low, and then he did like Murder Robot on Apple TV or something like that.
And
which was pretty
he
funny,
did another thing on Apple TV with Nicole Kidman. Was it the morning show he did? He did another show with Nicole Kidman.
He wasn't on morning show. No, you're thinking about, it was a HBO show. It was Big Little Lies. He did.
Okay, Big Little Lies, and they were in a like
good.
abusive relationship where he beat the shit out of her and she'd get turned on and they would fuck.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyways,
he's done
Alexander's
a lot of
Blaine,
TV.
sorry.
I was just gonna say he's done a lot of TV stuff, and
yeah.
I mean, which he made his first appearance in True Blood back in the day. If you remember the True Blood days,
never seen it
when he was Vampire Eric. That was really a time to be alive.
So Skarsgård, the son of, I forget the father's name, Skarsgård from the MCU. He's in the Thor movies. He was also in Deep Blue Sea, the father. Older brother of Bill Skarsgård, who plays Pennywise. Alexander Skarsgård stars as what was his fucking name? Amleth. Yeah. You have Anya Taylor-Joy, who is the love interest, who's also a slave and stuff, Olga, and Nicole Kidman, who is his bitch mom, traitor, betraying mom. That's the twist in the movie, is that Nicole Kidman is his mother, married to his father. She resented and hated his father, started off as a slave. She chose her as a bride, had a son, so he had an heir, really was in love with the uncle. This is kind of like Lion King in a little bit. The younger brother who wanted the throne kills the king, becomes the new king, steals the mother wife, and now it is the son's redemption to go back to his homeland and kill his uncle who killed his father for glory. I love this movie, man. I was looking through when I was writing my review. I was skimming through other people's review, and I was high. And I was surprised at how low some of you guys were reviewing the movie, because in my review, it's short and sweet. Didn't use any AI this time. Simple premise, but executed brilliantly. A blend of grounded, raw Viking storytelling with supernatural Norse mythology. 85 for FearTheBeardo. You do see Anya Taylor-Joy's ass twice in this movie.
There you go.
Nicole Kidman makes out with her son. That was a little weird. She literally told him, if you are on the journey to kill your uncle, who is my now new husband, I will be your lover and your queen if you choose to kill him. I'm like, that's incest. That's a little weird, but it's Nicole Kidman, so I give it a little bit of a pass.
It was a different time.
It was a different time here.
Different. Men were in short supply.
I love this movie. Like I said, I'm Norwegian. I got the fucking Viking blood in my body. I'm all about this. And it's Robert Eggers, who does kind of like this dark mythology, kind of supernatural stuff. So this is right up his alley. I gave it an 85. Honestly, that might be a little low for me because I really vibe with this. Xwing, what do you think?
This one's a
you
little
60. You gave it a 60.
Can we remove him? Can we kick
Where's
him?
Blaine? Blaine gave it a 100. Okay, Blaine.
A 100.
Okay, let's let Xwing go, and then Blaine can give us a palate cleanse. Xwing, why the fuck did you give us a 60?
Us his dumbass opinions.
So first time watching this, I would have given this probably an 85, 87, somewhere in there. Okay. Second time watching through, I don't know. Here's the thing. I think after watching Conan, I was just starting to make a lot of comparisons to Conan because it does kind of feel like a Conan light. It's a little bit of a Conan light. So there's a bunch of scenes that when I'm watching, I'm like, yeah, I remember when they were doing this in Conan. You remember he has to get his blade from the dead guy in the cavern. There's some stuff. There's a lot of stuff. I like the movie a lot. This is why it totally
I think
gets
that might be recency
grade.
bias because you just watched Conan.
Maybe. So maybe it's somewhere in the middle at like a 75. The only thing that bums me out is like when I was going into this and I'm watching the trailer for this and you see him jump off the fortification and slam the guy into the ground and he's screaming. He's a fucking wolf bear.
He's the bear wolf, bro.
I wanted like
more of that.
45 minutes of him being a Viking. You know what I mean? And so the thing that bums me out, maybe I shouldn't knock the movie as much as it does, is that I feel like that was a big piece that was missing. Was like I wanted more of him being the beast. And we do get it, but it's subdued in the night raids. You know what I mean?
You get full blown in the beginning and you get full blown at the end, but in the middle you have subtle because he's a slave. That's the only way he can get in to close to his mom and his uncle. is for him to be a slave, but you see it with them poisoning the stew, with him playing the ball game, and he crushes the freaking wall. Half Thor, freaking giant 7 foot, 8 foot dude from Game of Thrones, beats the fuck out of him. He genuinely does want to save his half brother, because his intention is, I'm going to save my mom. That guy's my half brother. I'm going to have to save him too. So you do get a little bit of him wanting to be the pure Viking in the middle, but he has to do it subtly.
Yeah, no, I totally understand. And I get that's how the movie had to go. But that's not my complaint. The complaint was I wish we would have gotten more of that in the film. Having said that, I think it's exceptionally well crafted in terms of cinematography. I like the score. And I love the brutality of like the dismembered body parts on the building and stuff. That they didn't shy away from that. Yeah, they didn't shy away from that. I like it a lot. And Anya Taylor-Joy, we got some booty cheeks. She's a hot Viking chick. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, she is. She's perfect for the role.
And the only other thing I'll say is I liked that I did like that they started this off like very grounded, and then it slowly started warping into like some weird mythological stuff with like the Draugr that wakes up in the cavern, and then the blade that can only be drawn, what was it, in moonlight?
Right.
So that was cool.
Yeah, it's very King Arthur in a way with some of it, and it's a bit of there's a lot of different like legendary lore kind of storytelling that it pulls from. It's very Shakespearean.
Yeah, it draws from a lot.
Right. Which for me, I'm a sucker for this type of movie, which I also, this is easily, he's one of my, Robert Eggers is one of my favorite directors. I just love his tone, his vibe, the way that he crafts films. One of the things that I appreciate the most about this is the fact that it came out in 2022 and it is historically accurate. With casting and everything else.
That's what that kind of historically accurate. Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Is that
white people?
In white people places, right?
Right. Yes.
Which is like that's how you make a historically accurate movie. And I'm not saying that like all the events and whatever, because obviously there was some fantastical elements to this and whatever. I'm not saying that all of that was like spot on. Now, granted, he does like to, as far as like clothing, casting, all of those things, he's publicly came out and said like, I'm not going to fucking pander to you people. I want to do things accurate to the time period of whatever I'm making, and it is going to fit. Like, it's not going to be out of place. And I respect him for that. And he's one of the few people working in the industry that have the stones to tell all of these people to go fucking kick rocks. I'm going to make a movie that feels like it's actually in the time it's supposed to be in.
Yes.
Which I appreciate about this. But I think that this is a masterfully crafted movie. I think that it is his best film. I love The Lighthouse, but it's not as good as this movie. This film, to me, it's funny. Like the stuff that Xwing was complaining about, it's funny because my second watch, so a similar thing happened to me. My first watch, I was like, 100%, I freaking love this movie. Second watch, I was like, I really love this, but like in my head, there was a whole lot more action and like a lot more that happened and whatever.
Yeah.
But now, after remembering that, going back this third time, I'm like, you know what? No, this is freaking fantastic because this movie, it does take its time. It is a little long, but it's not too long. But it is telling this right. It's a hair over 2 hours. But it is that it's telling this epic story, and it is mixing in the lore from the time and these people, these Vikings, these Northmen, and it is you get imagery of an actual like Valkyrie, and they did it accurate to how the Valkyrie were supposed to look. You know, you get the like X-Men was talking about where he's fighting the guy underground to get the sword, and he literally rams the dude's head up his ass. Like, just freaking great. Like, there's some excellent quiet moments here where like the movie does a lot of like showing and not telling, and it is just a mood. It is a vibe, and I love that is my thing, is I do love a good like art house kind of indie film that really takes itself seriously, but I also love your big budget stuff. And for me, this feels like a mashup of the two, where this feels like it's on a very large. It's a very large.
It feels like a passion project.
Yes. Yeah. And that's the thing. Whereas I'm like, it is meticulously crafted, and you feel it in every scene, in every shot, with every sound. It's just meticulous, and that's what I like about it, and I appreciate about it. But the other thing is too, is we talk about, this is a manly as fuck movie, where it is. What I appreciate is that how they handle this character, and the fact that he is on this vengeance tour. Like, his life goal is to avenge his fucking dad. Like, my dad was
that's
a
his
king.
fate.
Right, that's his fate. Like, and he He does everything he can, including eating a shit sandwich for quite a while, but putting himself beneath to earn where he needs to be and to earn his place. And the cool thing too that I love is how they handled Anna Joy's character. And there's a moment when they're talking and they're really first getting to know each other, and she's basically like, "You're a brute. Like, you have the stuff you need. You're a badass." She's like, "But I have the cunning, and I'm going to help you get to where you need to be." And it was this perfect union of a man and a woman of like, "Look, I have my skill set. You have yours. We're going to achieve our goal, and we're going to do it together." But it isn't done in this girl bossy way, and it's not like he's not putting her down or anything either. It's just like they are in this equal partnership, and it works excellently, and it's carried well throughout the film. There's just a lot of these little details that I think are just magnificent in this movie. I fucking love it. I don't give out a lot of hundreds. This is one of them. I was curious if that's where I was going to sit, but as I was watching, I was just like, man, the vibe, the way this movie feels and looks, it's just like Beardo was saying, like, I feel it in my blood. I'm just like, yeah. Like, this is the freaking thing. This is where it's at. Like, I think this is a fantastic film. And to everyone that's not seeing, there are going to be people that, with the darker tone, with the heavier nature of it, it is gritty, it is violent. It is when it is violent, it is very violent. You know, there are things like that might turn some people off. But if this is your bag, like, you're going to be all in. And I'm curious if Xwing were to go back again, if your opinion would go back up kind of like mine did.
You kind of hyped me back up just talking about it.
Right.
Like that. Yeah. You know what? Yeah, you're right.
Right.
And you do have to watch this movie with subtitles because they go from Norse to English like very often. It's like somebody will speak Norse and then the other character will reply in English and they go back to English. So you do have to watch it with subtitles to fully understand. It's a very basic story. Like I said, Lion King. The jealous younger brother kills the king. There's a twist with the mom, but it's really the son's revenge story to kill his uncle to avenge his dad. But they go supernatural with it, where the witch tells him, "This is your fate. You are to do this." But then later on in the movie, when they're escaping, when him and Anya Taylor-Joy are escaping, they're freed, and then he finds out, "You're carrying not just my child, my children. You're going to have twins. We can run away and we can raise our kids together. But wait, my fate is to kill my uncle. So I have to go back. I have to."
Right.
So wife, whatever she is to him at that point, you are going to raise the next king. And I have to go kill my uncle, and I'm probably going to die, but I'm okay with that because that's my fate. Hey, honey, I would love to live and raise our children together, but my fate is to go kill my uncle, and that's what I must do. And jumps off the fucking boat and swims to the volcano.
Yeah. Yep.
It is. This is definitely a manly as fuck movie, man. I adore this movie. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Same. I agree.
What another thing I was gonna say is, like, on surface level, if you're just judging a book by its cover, you're like, the Northman, Viking movie. Okay, like, I kind of probably get the gist of what this movie's gonna be. If you're thinking that, you're wrong, because
it's completely different.
It's very supernatural, and it's a movie about the true heir to the throne becoming a slave, working in the darkness to sabotage his uncle and his army to eventually weaken them to the point where now I strike. But the twist with the mom is what gets you. And now it's like, now there's no holding back, because he was holding back for quite some time so that he can safely get his mom out of there. And then you find out, oh, fuck, the mom is a part of all this. It was her idea. So now it's like,
hell of a twist.
Okay, I have nothing else to lose. I have nothing else to lose here. So let's fucking go. Let's run it. Yeah. And at that point, he's like, oh, my mom's fucked up. She's so fucked up that if I kill if he kills his uncle and he survives, then his mom wants to be his queen and she wants to fuck him.
Yep.
Right.
He's like, this is fucked up. Calm your tongue, mother. You spit poison at me. This is disgusting. And he was going to save his mom. He was going to save his half-brother. But when the mom...
you, father. I will save you, mother. I will kill you, Fjolnir.
Yeah. And then when the Nicole Kidman reveals how fucking twisted everything is and that she was really the one who orchestrated all of it, he goes, "Fuck my half brother, I'm gonna kill all of you,
all of them.
I don't care, it's done."
Yeah.
So if you guys haven't seen this movie, I would recommend going out and watch it. Blaine?
I was just gonna say, and I know there are people that like have seen this, it just like hate it, which I think that's partially a Robert Eggers thing. Like this movie, as you were kind of describing to Beardo, like this is Shakespeare in motion. Like that is the type of
it literally is. This story is Amulet, the Norse story, which was translated to Hamlet, which was Shakespeare, which is now the Northman.
Exactly. And so that's the thing is like, I've seen a lot of people that get turned away from it. And it's like, this isn't, as Xwing was putting, like, this isn't some insane action movie from start to finish where you watch this violent Viking just wrecking fools. Like, that's not what this is. This is a story. Like this is a well-crafted story that takes its time. And it's like, we're going to send you on a journey of redemption. And if you're not on board with that, I mean, I get it, I guess.
It's a basic story that's very well done.
Right. And it's gorgeous, man. Like the cinematography and there's shots when they're shooting like Iceland and stuff. You're just like, fuck, why does this look so good?
Mm-hmm. My favorite shots in the whole movie is when it's at night and it's almost black and white. Right. Those are my favorite shots of the movie.
I like the butt shot.
You know,
I mean, when you see Anya Taylor-Joy's ass, I mean, it's always a good time.
Somebody said that in the there's only one good scene in this movie, and I'm assuming they were referencing the wolves hunting. But I'm like, I can think of my favorite scene in the movie.
Right. Yeah, her ass. You see it twice. You also see her furry hoo-ha.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, bloody.
Oh yeah.
You see her bloody furry hoo-ha, and then when the new king, the brother, the uncle, goes to kill her and slit her throat after was this before or after Skarsgård kills Nicole Kidman and the son? Actually, I think it was after he killed the oldest son.
This was before that. This is when he's just going to have his way with her, and she's like,
no. I'm talking at the end when they're all on their knees and he's slitting their throat because he knows that they're betraying him. The slaves are betraying him. And then she says, "A woman's blood isn't too much for you to handle now." It's because he was before, several moments before, the king was going to have his way with her, but she showed that she was bloody on her period and had a hairy hoo-ha. And he's like, "Oh, I'm not interested."
Well, they all had hairy hoo-has.
Well, that's true. But it was all bloody and everything. But then when he goes to slit her throat, she goes, "Oh, the blood of a woman doesn't bother you anymore, does it?"
Right. Yeah. There's some very interesting moments in this movie for sure. And I'm interested. So like, we're getting another Eggers movie this year, and he's doing a werewolf film, and it's going to be a period piece as well. Similar to this one. So, which I think he's pretty much sticking to that kind of a thing. All of his movies have been, because Nosferatu was his last one. But I love the stuff he does. He's a vibe, but there are some people that really don't like his movies, and they're my vibe. I dig them. I'm into them. Now, I don't think Nosferatu was nearly as good as this. I thought it was fine, but I tried
to watch Nosferatu. I just couldn't get into it, man. The language and how they spoke, and I'm watching with subtitles too, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I couldn't follow it.
Yeah, I don't blame you. That I think is my least favorite movie is. But yeah, I think this is great. I'm all for it. I think it's definitely got all the masculine themes that we all kind of root for, and I think he did an excellent job carrying it out, especially in a movie that was made in the past handful of years with how we've seen this kind of thing go.
This was right in the thick of it too.
Yes,
right in the thick of it.
Yep, and it went under the radar. Not a surprise. So, yeah, I think he did a great job.
Did you ever watch the show Norseman?
No,
I've
heard
good, but they're Vikings.
Right? Yeah.
So many people tell me that show's stupid. I think it's fucking hilarious, dude.
A lot of people love it.
There's like dead guys on the battlefield, and he goes, "How are you sure that you're killing the right ones?" And he goes, "Well, I recognize their clothes." And he goes, "So you didn't kill this one right here?" "No, it wasn't me." "Good, because that's my longtime friend."
Yeah, it's an interesting approach to make this time period out in comedy. What was the
funny?
Vikings was great when it was on. That show was fantastic.
Never seen it. Never seen one episode.
Vikings was good.
So
never seen it.
So good.
So good. And then they
Probably right up my
and then
alley.
they
I
blew
probably
it.
love it.
And then they blew it.
Yeah.
They blew
Right.
it, so it ends like shit.
Well, there's a certain character. When a certain character leaves,
Ragnar?
it's just like, I don't. Yeah. Ragnar
When Ragnar dies,
Right. Which you could follow up till that point and be like, all right, I saw his life. I'm good. Like,
Yeah, that's pretty much like where I cut it. I'm like, all right.
same. Yeah.
yeah. Anyways, boys, the Northman manly as fuck movies. I give it a manly as fuck seal of approval. What do you guys think?
Yeah. I had to move my score up.
100%.
I was judging too harshly. I
Oh,
moved up.
here we go. Let's get a little
we
refresh
go.
here and see what Xwing. We persuaded him 79.
We did.
Would you give it a 60?
There we go.
Yeah.
Let's go. Yeah.
Up to
that's
a
big jump.
79. Okay.
I appreciate it.
I respect it. I'm sitting at 85. I feel like that's justifiable. I wasn't trying to go too crazy. I love this movie. I feel very represented in this movie, but I didn't want to go too crazy. So 85, I sit comfortably with that.
Yeah.
So there you go. From the Bro Science Crew, 85, Xwing 79, and Blaine with a 100%.
100. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Definitely a manly as fuck movie. And if you have Netflix, free to watch on Netflix. As long as you have
Yeah,
a
there you go.
subscription, go ahead and watch it on Netflix. And make sure you
Go drop
guys, if
your
you guys
review.
haven't already, drop your review, make a Criticless account. Free to join on Apple, on Google, Android, and web browser. Make an account and start reviewing shit. And follow all of us. Follow all of us
Yeah.
and see what we're up to. Join the Manly as Fuck movie group as well. So there you go. Shout out to Criticless, shout out to Blaine, and shout out to the Northman. And that has been your Manly as Fuck movie for the week.
I'm not too sure.
Over the sea, Windwalker landing in New Jersey. Details in just a moment.
There's a tempest in a
Oh, damn it, thank bro. Couldn't go. Oh, there we go.
Let's go. And there he's gone. Wait a minute.
I'll be right back. After I take a dump.
Highly recommend Norseman. Give it a couple episode try. I wound up getting
Yeah.
the hook. I watched way too much of it.
Okay. Yeah,
Shit
because
was
I think I tried early on. I tried like the first episode and was just kind of like, I don't know.
I don't know if I get this.
Yeah, so that makes sense though. I could go back to that. I love a good show. Was it a half-hour show or was it like an hour long? Or...
Oh, okay. I think they were short. Yeah, I don't think it was very long, and I don't think it ran very long, like 3 seasons or something like that. Maybe.
Right.
But it was on Netflix for the longest time. I don't know if it's still on there.
3 seasons. It's still on there as well. I think it was a
Nice.
Netflix original.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I may have to go back and watch that. Norse people are so fucking funny when they talk.
Right, they
It's
really are.
hilarious.
Yeah, I agree. We do need to, which I know we're 2 weeks away, but we need to figure out what we're doing next time for one of these. I think we should really mix it up and go like, more like we should do like
a war movie.
I don't know. Yeah, a totally different tone. Like we could, like Conan, Vikings, kind of similar vein, not totally, but like do something like freaking RoboCop or some shit. Like,
Oh, okay. You
left
thinking
field,
retro?
Like maybe we'll see what Beardo's feeling. But yeah, I wanna mix it up. Do something to. Oh, I was initially thinking, but it's not streaming anywhere. I've been wanting to watch it. Something like Falling Down. Have you ever seen that, or do you know what it is? Or
I feel
The
like
one
I
with the-
have. I always mix up. Is this another? It's a revenge movie, right?
that's the one with Michael Douglas where he snaps. It's about a white dude losing his shit, and he's just over the world.
Yeah, and he gets like the Uzi, and he's walking around with his briefcase with the Uzi.
Right. Yeah. And
I thought
yes,
there was
that's the one.
What's the other one I'm thinking of? Postal?
Maybe.
Yeah, Falling Down is the one I like. Yeah, he's like stuck in traffic one day and just winds up snapping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay,
Exactly.
Yeah, I like that movie.
Yeah. Something like that would be fun too. The movie Falling Down about the white dude that snaps and loses his shit and just goes off on everybody, and the dude at McDonald's because the price of the burger and the
that's is that Michael Douglas?
Yes. Yeah. We were talking. We should really mix it up this next time that we do one of these. Do like RoboCop or that's what I was saying, or like something like totally different tone.
There's a really good. I won't call it a copycat, but it's similar. Maybe you've heard of it. It's called God Bless America, and it's kind of like falling down, but basically same thing. Like white guy he's in his apartment. He's seeing all the like shit on TV from the pop stars. His neighbors are jerks, and he just winds up snapping. And he goes and starts like murdering celebrities and politicians in America.
Shit.
Hell yeah.
It's awesome, dude.
It's
good.
Yeah.
Do we have Babes of the Week?
I did not get one.
I didn't get shit.
And
so.
you guys
we had a lot to do today.
Sorry. We did. We had a lot.
You guys stink. No, I understand. I get it. I was going to win this week anyways. All right, let's power through some super chats and we'll call it a day, huh?
Cool.
Yeah.
PD the Greek with a 5 says best thumbnail ever.
Yeah.
Thank you, PD the Greek, with a
good.
$5. Ninja Knight with a 2 months. From best to worst, what would you guys rank the Ezio trilogy? Beardo's gay.
Oh,
I'm not the one to answer this question. Xwing is.
I have to look at the names because I don't even remember their names.
I'm doing the same because there was Assassin's Creed was one, and then there was Brotherhood.
Yeah,
because there was really technically.
Well, no, the first one is Altair.
Yeah, the first one's Altair.
Oh, that's right.
Ezio's 2.
And then there's 2 Brotherhood and Revelations. I think if I remember correctly, I liked 2 the most. Actually, in order, it looks like I liked 2 the most, then Brotherhood, then Revelations.
Right.
I think really liked Assassin's Creed 3.
Revelations, though.
3
was fun. 3 was cool.
I like 3 because of the Revolutionary War.
That one was cool. That one was
cool. I liked Connor. I liked him.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
And also you got Nathan Henway, whatever his name was, the father. Hatham. Kenway? Kenway?
I don't remember Hatham's last name.
I don't remember either.
Well, it's the same last name as Connor. And then also the grandfather who's in Black Flag is also a Kenway.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, Black Flag I liked, but it was a big pivot from like what the series was kind of.
I remember Hatham being Connor's dad.
Hatham is Connor's dad.
I only played 3 once, long time ago.
Hatham Kenway, you play as him for like the first hour of the game. You get to an Indian tribe. He has sex with an Indian woman, and then she gives birth to Connor. And then like 20 years go by, and you're playing as Connor, and he's the assassin.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Edward Kenway is Black Flag.
So Edward Kenway is Connor's grandfather and Hatham's father.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Ninja Knight, for the 2 months.
Yeah.
Chris Coran with the 2 says, Xwing, let's fucking go Bolts. Friday night Millers for game 3.
I would love to go to a sports bar to watch game 3, dude. Last night
Hit 'em up.
was electric. Electric, dude. It was not like 2 guys throw down the gloves and start fighting. The teams were just dropping their gloves, and it was like a freaking gladiator arena. There were so many fights last night. The Habs and the Lightning are chippy right now, and they're tied 1-1 in the series. So electric hockey going on right now.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Chris, with the $2. Aussie World with the 2 says, yes, get Levi on. He's a bro. He needs to reach out to me. Thank you for the $2. Tell him. Why are you telling me to get this guy? Tell him to reach out to me.
Come on.
Yeah, what are we doing? Thundarius with a 10. I'm late. Was training a new person to cover for us as we are going to Colorado for 2 shows with a band for our channel this weekend.
Nice.
I'm into Norse mythology, and I love this movie. Hail Bros and X Gay 5. Thank you, Thundarius, for the $10.
I still gotta smoke out of that pipe. I haven't smoked out of it yet.
Oh,
you
shit.
Probably should. Thundarius again with a 19 months says, also fuck Eve for what she did. No spoilers, Beardo. I'm not spoiling nothing.
Yeah.
Thank you, Thundarius, for the 19 months. Kalechioki with a 2 says, heard they only have 4 animators cut them some slack.
Mm-hmm.
For
really? Only 4 animators. That's wild.
4
That's
animators.
crazy.
Thank you, Kalechioki.
Let's pump those numbers up. Let's start getting those shows out.
Yeah, let's pump the numbers up a lot. Let's get 5.
Yeah.
Dark Red Knight with a 2. Best hockey movie is Slapshot. Also, go Pens. Thank you. $2. Dark Red Knight. Thank you. Jerry Sills with the 12 months. For the last time here, I'll write putting the pen into last night. Time for me to disappear. I may be back someday this year with a sigh. It's goodbye. Jerry Sills, what are you
Take care of
doing?
yourself, buddy. Yeah,
Where you going, man?
He's got some stuff going on. So
He does?
He's leaving the hangar bay, leaving the bearded society.
Dang.
Jerry Sills,
He's out.
what are you doing?
Dang, buddy.
I'm Fear the Beardo and I say go Bolts. Says Xwing on my channel. Thank
No,
you for
that was you. Fear the Beardo.
Yep.
Go Bolts. I
Jerry
agree,
Sills,
though.
I'm sorry to see you go, man. Sorry to see you go. But good
We'll
luck
see you
with
again
everything
soon.
going on, man, Jerry Sills. Thank you for the 12 months.
Yeah.
Deep thoughts from Beardo's Diary with a 5. Dog Diary. Thick Eve is so hot. I wish I was a Viking, but my legs just aren't big enough. I wonder if Blaine ever thinks about my nipples, too. TTFN.
Wow.
Thank you for the $5.
Wow. That
Beardo's
was
Diary. Marc-Andre Roy with a 199 says transformative content tax. Thank you for the 199. Aussie World with a gifted Fear the Beardo membership. Thank you, Aussie World. Spirian with a 5. Genius. That's a little strong, Beardo. Slightly above average, maybe. Legend. High tea. Comic beard. Thank you, Spirian, for the $5.
Yeah.
Dumb Old Bear with a 199 says Xbox failed because they didn't release the Xbox 5.
Hey.
Xbox 5. Should have been the Xbox 720, then the
I
Xbox.
like the Xbox 5, actually. I'm a big
Their
fan of the
naming
Xbox 5.
stuff didn't do them any favors.
Yeah.
I think Xbox 5 is a great name.
Should have
I
been the
think it is too.
Xbox 720, Xbox
Does nobody
1080,
get
and then
the
just
joke
go on
there?
from there.
I get it.
Yeah, it's
Thank you.
X-Wing 5. I get it. Thank you for
Right.
the 199. Or with the 2 says PC Master Race since 97.
Let's go.
97, man. The only thing you
Nice.
can play on a PC in 97 was Snake. Thank you for the
What?
$2.
I played Prince of Persia.
Oh, you did? Thank you for the $2. Hayden Wayne with another 10. The lower price Game Pass actually incentivizes game creators to pump out slop. Game Pass is about quantity and a monthly subscription, not quality. That's the way it'll have to go. Thank you, Hayden Wayne, for the $10. Odysseus Run with a 5. This is for Blaine's award he received this morning. We're proud of you, Blaine. The Zegler Ratio Award on Criticless. I miss good movies. Hail. What's this about, Blaine?
Yeah. So in Criticless, they have been running their own awards show called The Crits, is what they've named it. And they have been doling out awards for different movies, for different Criticless users, different things in general. And so it's pretty cool. It's been fun, which I would love down the road to do like an awards thing with Criticless. That would be really fun for like the movies of the year, things that have happened, whatever things that happened in the app. But so yeah, they awarded me the Zegler Award, which is getting absolutely ratioed, which they did because of my Jaws review, because I got ratioed with likes and dislikes. And the legendary status of that. So, and similarly, I Miss Good Movies also got it, but it's because he got not ratioed for dislikes, but with so many comments. He hit the comment record of like, he's over like 400 comments, 300, 400 comments on his review because he bashed, a movie that I'm blanking on, a really weird, obscure movie I'll think of later, but everybody loves it and he hated it. So anyways, yeah, they're doing that in Criticless. It's cool. It's been fun to watch.
Hey, hell yeah. Thank you, Odysseus Run, for the
Thanks,
$5. Darth Manic with another 5. X-Wing is on the Game Pass. I'll tag him and prove it.
Did I miss a part where I said I don't have Game Pass?
Do you?
Yeah, I've had it for like 4 years.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
4 years. Thank you, Darth Manic with a 5. Deep thoughts from Beardo's Diary with a 2. Dog Diary took a record-breaking dump today. TTFN. I did
Diary
have
is hilarious.
Dog Diary. Deer Diary. Yeah. Thank you for the
Dog
2.
Diary.
Darth Manic with a 5. Bloody hoo-ha is how I get out of a situation I don't want.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Okay.
Did you click out of that right now? Somebody clicked out of it.
Not me.
Weird.
I heard clicking. Thank you, Darth Manic with the $5. Aussie World with the 2. True Blood, grittiest, best show ever. True Blood. Okay. Is that about vampires and shit?
I think so. Yeah, I've never seen it.
It was
but I think it's
Southern vampires. I don't know how it would hold now. I mean, it's going to be cheesy, but it's like It's like Louisiana vampires, and it is hilarious. The main chick's name is Sookie, and every time Vampire Bill says her name, he's like, Sookie. Sookie.
Oh, like suck it.
Yeah, right, pretty much.
Suck it.
There's a
Sookie.
lot of tits. I'll say that. Lots of tits.
That's
all
a
the
lot.
tits. So,
Okay.
you know, vampires and tits.
Say less.
Yeah.
All right, I'm on board. Highlander with an 8 month says, hail to the bros, hail to the Pork Chop Nation, hail to the Bearded Society, Blaine, fuck your Jaws review.
I definitely thought that said something else.
Yeah.
Thank you for the 8
I
months.
love that Jaws
Darth
review.
Manic with a 5. Xwing and Blaine picking up the show the second. Wait, what?
Yeah.
Xwing and Blaine picking up the show the second Beardo disappears to poop.
Mm-hmm.
That's the bro of the science clutch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I have him here.
Clutch Wing
Yeah.
5.
Right.
Thank you
Or
for
what
the
is this?
$5, Darth
Captain
Manic.
Clutch in
Right.
Rocket League.
Right. I don't
Kalechi with
appreciate
the
they've been
5.
calling me. Sorry, they've been calling me a Zempic wing. I don't like that.
Oh, Zempic Wing.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Kalechioki with a 5 says, stop being difficult, Beardo, and reach out to Levi. Wouldn't recommend him if I didn't think he'd be a perfect fit for the show.
I mean,
I think he needs to reach out to us.
this is the fastest growing podcast on YouTube.
Fastest growing
right now.
podcast
Right.
on YouTube. I
I mean-
think he needs to reach out to us.
Yeah. We'll talk
Genuinely.
to the scheduler. I don't know.
Yeah. Thank you, Kalechi, with the $5. Boys, we are all caught up on Super Chats. No Baby of the Week this week because these guys weren't prepared. I was prepared. But we got Invincible talk. We got some Marvel talk, DC talk, and also the Northman review. Thank you guys for being here. Shout out to the mods, the members, the lurkers, everybody who super chatted today and supported and donated. Xwing 5, what do you got going on?
Literally, as soon as this ends, I'm going live. I'm going to play some Pragmata.
Do you have it scheduled?
Oh, yeah.
go.
Yeah,
All
it's
right, we'll
live
raid
and
you.
ready to go. I'm
we'll
going to thank
raid
you
you.
for that. I'm going to play some Pragmata until it's time to go to bed. Not going to be playing Party Animals tonight. I got to
Ooh.
I got to catch up on work, dude. This morning I woke up and it was like work. I got stuck in an hour and a half long meeting about stuff I already know everything about. Straight into daily, off daily, slam work while watching Invincible, on to bro science, starting a gaming stream now. I'm just done.
Mm-hmm.
Done.
All right. Well, there you go. Go check out Xwing 5. We're going to raid his gaming stream right after this. Blaine from Criticless. What do you got going on, brother?
Yeah, tomorrow, Criticless Cast at 7. The main thing we're going to be talking about towards the end, we're actually going to be... they talked me into watching Akira. I've been hearing about this movie forever. Never seen it. Animated film. We've been doing animated stuff this past month. Because that was what's been going on in Criticless with some of our users. And anyways, I've never seen Akira. It's got the iconic, like, sci-fi kind of motorcycle and the dude walking up to it. Everything's in red. I've heard about it forever, never seen it. So we're going to be doing that, talking about it tomorrow. And obviously, though, the usual stuff, a lot of you guys come in, we hang and talk about culture for boomers and all that. We'll be doing business as usual. So, yeah, come hang out, 7 o'clock tomorrow on Criticless Cast.
Hell yeah. Criticless Cast. Go check it out. Go subscribe to Blaine over there. Subscribe to Xwing 5. Thank you guys for being here again. Hold on. We got one more. Impuritan with a 109 says Lydia Love 98. I don't know who that is. Sounds like a porn star.
It does.
Lydia Love. It does. Doesn't sound holy. Thank you, Impuritan. Well, there you go. Impuritan.
Yep.
Thank you for the 199
That'll do
with
it.
the upside down cross. Probably change your profile picture. Thank you for the 199 shout out. Thank you guys so much for being here again. The Bearded Society, the X-Force, and the Criticless Cult. We will catch you guys next week for Bro Science episode 103. But until then, remember, the man who says he can and the man who says he can't are both usually right. Don't be fat, don't be gay, go to the gym, lift heavy things, and we will catch you next week for Bro Science. But until then, Bro Science. Yeah, baby motherfucker! Fuck you!
In a world where protein shakes have oat milk, where every meeting starts with feelings, and where someone, somewhere, is explaining masculinity with makeup on, 3 men said, yeah, we're gonna need a bigger grill.
son of a bitch.
And that's it, boys. $500 easy. Let's go!
This is the end for you, my master.
Let's go! Yeah!
Can you finger bust, please?
Oh, the times that I've heard that.
3 men, 3 microphones, 0 professional credentials. This is Bro Science.